Old Faye taking the food out your children's mouths. That old rascal?
Yo, my mama told me never look the master in his eye, cause he had the power to make my whole family cry. So I swallowed my pride and never asked her why. I looked down at the ground, scared to reply. Like, why this man got the power over us? Why my father got shot just for standing up? Why my mama leave the sack every night? And when she return, all she do is cry. And Master sold Big John for trying to run away. Why my sister got that R branded on the cheek? Why the back of my grandfather is always bleeding? Why they hanging us? It's like God ashamed of us. Why every day so dangerous? Why so much of pain in us? Strange fruit, black body swinging in the wind. I think I had enough. This cotton picking is bad enough. I need a plan. This ain't adding up. This stench of death got me throwing up, trying to blow it up like.
Welcome back to your favorite radio show, Let's Talk Truth. Today you got myself, Officer Emmanuel,
Officer Baruch,
Officer Ezra,
Officer Raphael.
Hey! Mr. No excuses.
No excuses.
Officer Jonah. Officer Zachariah.
All praise to the Most High God. Like my son said, I praise the Most High God. All right?
Let's talk
so,
truth.
hey, so today we got a heavy topic on our hands.
That's
all
right.
The revolutionary woman. That's the topic.
That's it.
For real.
Right.
That's the topic.
All praises, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, our sisters, man, they be, But, y'all don't get enough credit, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I don't know.
you know.
I mean, yeah, hey.
Right.
All praise to the Most High. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the real definition of a revolutionary woman.
Oh, yeah.
Real.
That's right.
We're going to talk about that tonight, man. But in the meantime, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe,
Do that.
comment.
Right?
Just don't call the number. Just don't call it.
Don't do it.
Nah, don't call that.
Just don't call it. Not this week. All right? But y'all know, before we get into the topic, we got to deal with the warm-up. All right?
He didn't know I was transgender. Should I tell him?
And so recently I posted a video saying, oh my God, this guy didn't know I was trans. And I got thousands of hate comments and death comments. Wow. And most of the comments that was commenting underneath my post was obviously transphobic or homophobic. And honestly, all you guys can go fuck yourself. Fuck my dick. Bitch.
Nigga, you gay.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Hell no.
Hey,
You tripping.
The devil is a lie.
I'm lost. I'm lost for words.
Bruh.
Hey, because I was finna get on his head, you know what I'm saying? But
He got on her head.
But no, that's a he too. That's a he too. So look, all right.
Hey,
So, all right, I just want to speak on the fact, like, you know what I'm saying? He mentioned how the people that commented, you know what I'm saying, that she should be put to death.
See, we had a show like this. When, remember this?
Of course.
Like that,
You know why?
they tricking us.
The
We
reason
need a
why,
ground.
just like we said, these damn alphabet boys and girls,
Right.
whatever they are, creatures, these alphabetic folks, it's so much confusion out here. We don't know what to call you. And you know what?
Right.
It says he didn't know I was transgender. Should I tell him? And you mad because people putting deaf stuff and all that. You knew something was up. You had to ask. Should I tell him or should I not?
Hey,
'Cause
that's
he
that's
don't
what
know.
you call made in America, right? Damn.
What did he say at the end? Did he say S my D?
Yes.
Wow. He still got one.
Hey, get Proverbs 22, verse 1.
Message.
So this is what you just did. This is what you just did, man. This is what he not considering. He meaning the trans
That thing.
man or woman? Trans woman. Okay.
Trans alpha.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
That's
I don't
confusing.
know. Is it?
It's real deal algebra, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Is it a trans
There's so
man
many
or is
variables.
that a trans
It's
woman?
discrete college.
So whatever you identify as is what you put the trans behind. So
Come on now, dog.
It wants to be a woman, so it's a trans
So
woman.
L times B
Right,
equals T.
So it's a trans man.
Right, talking to Mike. Yeah.
So this is what a trans woman is.
This is algebra professor Jonah.
Right. A trans woman is a woman who was assigned male at birth. So a trans man is a man who was assigned man at birth.
No, I thought it just said a trans. I thought it just said a trans woman was assigned male at birth. See, it's confusion. It's confusion, man.
No.
It's madness. It's madness.
Ask China.
Hey, the hell is this? Read Proverbs 22 and 1.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches.
A good name, meaning a reputation, right? Now you just put it on social media, and it went viral. It's on Let's Talk Truth now, buddy. Like,
You made it.
it would never be deleted.
Message.
Like your
Double.
kids
Another
gonna know, but everybody know you kissed a man on camera.
And you liked it.
Nigga, you gay.
Right.
Right. On accident.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's how bad it is.
I mean,
He,
he
right.
murdered the other man's reputation for life.
He did that.
And he don't understand the damage that he just caused.
Hell no.
He don't understand.
Smile right after.
Transphobic. And no, you transphobic because you was scared to let him know you was a trans.
Right.
Exactly.
You're the real transphobic.
Exactly.
Ain't no, y'all know phobic mean fear, right?
That's deep.
Ain't nobody scared of y'all. Hell.
Right.
If we was scared, we wouldn't say nothing.
Exactly.
The
Hey, that's
hell
big
wrong with
facts.
y'all? Hey, but anyway, get the right three. Now we gonna get on the man, the non-trans man.
The man with the. Oh, okay.
Cause this is the
So
thing.
what that's called? What is he called?
Straight.
But you know they got words
But no,
for it,
he
too.
not straight no more. Now he defiled.
Right.
So he's a LGBTV. He's a victim.
Wow.
Hey, we
Y'all
told
add
you.
that.
Hey, we
Add
told you
that.
they was bullies.
That bully.
We told you they was
Forced
bullies.
this man to do that.
Another one bites the dust.
Force.
It's crazy.
Hey, that remind me of what Lot was telling them, like, do not so wickedly. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? If the blue-haired man had friends or whatever, like, they should have told him, like, don't do that. That's messed up. Like, you going to ruin his reputation for life.
Exactly. He needs to know.
That's crazy. Brethren, do not so wickedly.
Nobody's gonna know.
All right, read this. Sirach 3:26.
The book of Sirach, chapter 3 and verse 26. A stubborn heart shall fare evil at the last.
Come on.
And he that loveth
He
danger,
that loveth what?
loveth danger.
He that loveth danger. One thing about being a whoremonger in 2021, it really, since the beginning of time,
Right.
that's a very dangerous game. But especially now, like with these surgeries and the technology, you know what I'm saying? Like you really don't know what's what.
Message.
You really don't know. But if you love that, if all bread is sweet to you and you just gonna go out there and, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that is a dangerous game. God said if you want to be a whoremonger, you love the danger of being in that lifestyle, what's gonna happen?
Shall perish therein.
Meaning you gonna get what the baby was talking about, HIV, AIDS. You know what I'm saying? You in 2 or 3 weeks, you sickly. You went from 23 to 63.
Come on now, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your body getting all weak and you don't know what the hell going on. You know what I'm saying? You just thought you just got some top from a attractive woman, not knowing you just got sodomized by a
man.
sodomite man with AIDS. For real.
And you liked it. In the video, he liked it. So he not gonna be able to say like, He didn't like it. You on video choosing to kiss him. You on video choosing.
That's why in Romans 1, get Romans 1
what-
real
hey, that's
quick.
what I'm holding
Get
to,
Romans
man.
1, man. Romans 1. Start at 26.
Damn.
But this why Romans 1 say what it say. Watch this.
The book of Romans, chapter 1 and verse 26.
Come on.
For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections.
Foul meaning unnatural, nasty. You're nasty. Like there's so Raven used to say, you're nasty. Go ahead.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Come on.
And likewise also the men.
The what?
Also the men.
Come on.
Leaving the natural use of the woman.
Right. So the blue-haired man left the natural use of the woman and
Right.
tried to become one. Go ahead. No, go
Bar-
ahead. So just
I'm gonna say, and forced his other brother to leave that same thing.
right.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Burned in their lust one toward another.
Come on.
Men with men.
Uh-huh.
Working that which is unseemly.
Men with men. That's what you see. It look like a man and a girl. You know what I'm saying? For real. But it ain't. Looks can be deceiving. That ain't what it is.
Hey.
That is man with man right there. Read.
And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat.
Come on.
And even as they
Read
did,
faster.
and even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient.
Reprobate mean void of judgment. You gotta be out your rabbit
You gotta
ass
be
mind
void.
to think that it's okay to kiss a man that think he's straight on camera and post it like he didn't know that I'm really a man. Should I tell him after the fact, after I already posted it? And people come in and telling you how wrong you are and how you really, you know what I'm saying? And you saying that they're wrong.
Right. You trying to
You're saying that they're transphobic. No, they're not afraid. You were the one that was afraid. For real, read them.
Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder.
Full of
debate,
what?
Full of envy, murder.
Full of murder. He
right.
murdered that man. His reputation is done.
Come on, man.
He's dead to the straight community. Nah, bro. Nah.
He canceled.
You
She
made
canceled.
that bed, you gotta lay in it. You made the bed that you lay.
Bro, that's why we gotta appreciate the truth that much more. Like all praise to the Most High. He said the commandments is a lamp and the law is a light. Meaning we able to see and maneuver and do things the right way. If you go through the scriptures and you prove a friend and you deal with a sister that's keeping the commandments, you don't have to worry about this. But when you're in a world that's full of darkness and everybody's just doing what's right in their own eyes, you gonna fall into these things. Like the scripture we read in Sirach 3. You live in a life of mischief, you're gonna fall into that thing. So no,
Bro,
it's no excuse.
It say all bread is sweet to a homo. You know what this is telling us, right? This saying that in this day and age, the Most High got it set it up to where, you know what I'm saying, hey, his judgment is like chess now.
Right.
If you are a whoremonger, that means you ain't gonna be able to say at the end of your whoremonger journey, you ain't gonna be able to say you ain't never smashed a dude. You ain't gonna be able to say
Come on,
you ain't
man.
never smashed a dude. You ain't never at least kissed one. You ain't gonna be able to say it. Hey, for real. Every whoremonger is gonna be defiled with their same gender. I'm telling you.
I'm tired
They
of
out
this,
here
man.
looking like that now? Oh no, hey. All praise to the Most High for my revolutionary wife.
That's right.
Hey, I'm glad that she took me out the game early. All praise to the Lord. Real useful.
Hey, get Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 9 to go with what the officer was saying. Because if you in the world and you're a whoremonger and all bread is sweet to you, you're going to continue to taste each and every piece of bread that you see. And when you at the club, when you in New Orleans for Mardi Gras or Essence Fest,
Going to Vegas, Sin City.
it's going to start off.
Bro, you know at parties, you know what I'm saying, you ain't even seeing their face.
Exactly.
Like, I remember I was, I got a story. So I was at a party when I was in the world. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Officer Isaiah, I was with him. But we was at a party, and they said, I wasn't really conscious for real. But they said that a girl was dancing on me for like 10 minutes. You know, that's pretty long for a party.
That's like multiple
she was
songs.
dancing on me for 10 minutes.
Wait a
Come to
minute.
find out, it was this girl I went to school with, and in the face, she was, bow!
What does that
She
mean?
was like, hey, she
Damn,
finally,
son, where'd you find that?
she was a tender-eyed sister, for real.
Yeah, butterface.
But I had no idea, you know, whatever.
Everything.
Hey, but you know what I'm saying? And now that's how it was before it got this bad. Like, you really don't know what's shaking they booty on you. You don't know. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Back then, it was just the fear of, you know, she finally raising up her head and she being all jacked up.
Right.
Now it's like
She all
raised-
jacked up.
She raised up and it's a he, not a she.
Oh, man.
Now you gotta shoot him in the face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Put the
That's
devil.
the only way to kind of like redeem yourself in this situation.
That's why,
That's
dude.
it.
Hey,
That's the only way.
And no lie. If we covered it, I think that dude later on, she told him, and dude put him, shim to death.
Yeah,
The-
him
the-
shim.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Hey,
Wow.
Damn.
now look, we might not. You gotta at least knock their ass right out. Like you gotta at least like
Put him in a
Like,
coffin.
as soon as you see the Adam's stuff, give him
Hey.
one spoon to the
Give it that
chin, lay
Thanos
that
lay
ass
hands
down right
on
in the
him.
middle of the
Oh,
club.
wow.
This the thing though. If y'all out being a whoremonger, the trans woman man, what loyalty do they owe to you? Y'all all just out being wicked anyway. So now you mad. Why you didn't tell me? Well, you shouldn't have been
played
trying
yourself.
to, you know, whatever. You read that Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 9.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 9.
If this don't make you feel sick to your stomach, something's wrong with you. You need to pray to God and say, Lord, why do I not think this is wrong? All this is wrong. The world is upside down. This is abominable in the eyes of God. But read that.
Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant.
If the Lord didn't leave us a very small remnant, if he didn't have the men of God to raise up, learn the Bible the right way, read.
We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Everybody would be gay. Everybody would be LGBTQ. I don't know what words we can say without getting blocked anymore. Because Esau is just the devil. But
Alphabet boy.
this would be Alphabet Boys United. That's what everybody would be, and that's what's going on. Outside of these doors, the people that's not keeping God's laws, they gonna do something within the LGBTQ community, period. There's no way around it.
Right. Hey, if you end up in, what is that, Bankhead of Atlanta, that's where we was at that time. Yeah, be careful. You just failed.
About what, 6 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, don't.
Hey, you gonna have people in your car with you excited as hell that you didn't
You gonna
expect.
be out there talking about some Maui.
That's funny. We just said that wasn't gonna come on now, dog.
Hey, but look. So look. Hey, that right there, that's crazy, bro. Cause you gotta think, cause you know it's a lot of them out there that be saying they got dirt on rappers and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Like the
Like-
White Howard thing that came out.
Yeah, and you gotta imagine, like, as a rapper, you know what I'm saying, you got all type of mouths and holes, they just throwing it on you. You know what I'm saying? And you just never know. Like, you didn't had a whole male mouth on you, and they recorded it, and they got it. They got you. They got you. Whenever they ready to expose you, it's
They
a
like
wrap.
these
your career is done.
alphabet boys just like the industry these days. You got to go through something to make it in the industry.
And you wonder how they be having what they got, cause they be getting paid. Like, look, if we go that far, like some men so weak and caught up in their lust and wicked, like you done already gave me and all that, and I'm just not finding out. We might as well just go on and just finish it all up.
Come on, man.
Go on and do the whole
that's
razzle
not,
dazzle.
that's not it.
And
That's not
then,
it.
and then, like, hey, don't say nothing. Rex. You see what I'm saying? For real, I already know that. Hey. Yeah. Hey.
That's some sick stuff.
Y'all won.
Can we get one precept, another precept?
Go ahead.
The he,
Go
she,
ahead.
Proverbs 20 and 17.
Yeah, I'm saying,
Right,
go ahead,
yeah,
talk,
like,
bro.
so that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these times is very wicked. You know,
The
that's
book
why
of
the Most
Proverbs.
High gave us this understanding. But read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 17. Bread of deceit is sweet to a man.
Hey, the way he was kissing that dude, he felt like he was sweet. it was sweet as hell to him. But what did the Lord say in the end? Read on.
But afterwards,
Your reputation is finished. Read on.
his mouth shall be filled with gravel.
That's what it's going to taste like.
Damn.
Come
Rocks.
on, man.
Rocks in your mouth, boy. Hey. Rocks in his mouth.
Hey, also, you deep. Oh, man, you hit it home.
Hey, nah, hey. You know he deleted all his social media accounts and stuff.
He had to
Like,
have.
Yeah, gone.
like, I'm gonna just duck off for some years.
Did we research to see if he's
Let it
alive
go
still?
away. But now look, hey. So look, that's heavy, bruh. That's heavy what you said, too. That's funny. That's heavy though because you know what I'm saying, like you gotta deal with that for the rest of your life. Like you know he bitter, like you know what I'm saying? Woo. All right, y'all want me?
Hey, yeah, that's
It's got to
That's
be a
somebody's
hit on old
son.
boy
get off of
head.
this.
Imagine that's your son, bruh. Like,
It's
that's
gotta be
somebody's
good.
son.
No, we not imagining that.
It's got to be a hit on old boy head, man. On blue hair got to have a hit on his head.
And I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, IUIC is not a hate group. We do
Right.
not condone any acts of violence.
Well, we don't advocate it
It's
either.
any race, gender, ethnicity, or LGBT letter.
Right.
All right. So I know what I was saying earlier. I was just saying comedically, hypothetically. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's right.
we don't condone nobody knocking nobody out. But y'all know we don't condone the breaking of God's laws.
At all.
So
We don't
be out
condone.
here being gay and trans and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's for real.
We
You
don't
gonna get
condone
judged by the
things.
Lord. All right. Alrighty. So now we're gonna get into the topic. All right. To real women. All right. The revolutionary woman. Now, can we pull up the definition of revolution? Revolution.
I am.
Revolution. The
condone
definition
things
of revolution,
punishable by
because in today's society, we have something that was created, engineered from the Willie Lynch letter. Message. All right, and we gonna read it too. Matter of fact, you think you can find that page for me real quick? All right. Now, read the definition of revolution.
Revolution. A forcible overthrow of a government or social order in favor of a new system.
A forcible overthrow of a government or social order. Now, I'm gonna prove that in today's society, the independent black woman being ahead of the black man in college graduation rates, better jobs, all of this stuff was systematically designed, engineered by the slave master.
That's
All right, I'm finna show you that right now, and I want to pull the definition back up. All right, read that. You found it? All right, come on, let's get that.
This is the Willie Lynch letter, page 16. The breaking process of the African woman. Then take the female, run a series of tests on her to see if she will submit to your desires willingly. Test her in every way because she is the most important factor for good economics.
So just so y'all know, this is a man writing a letter to fellow slave masters, fellow plantation owners, Caucasian men that owned black male, female, and children slaves. So he giving them free game, how to keep your slaves in order so they will never ever break free, whether that be physically or mentally. All right, read.
If she shows any sign of resistance in submitting completely to your will, do not hesitate to use the bullwhip on her to extract the last bit of bitch out of her.
Now, I want y'all to understand something, right? When the black woman was still one with the black man, because every woman is going to submit to somebody. That's how God made them. They're going to submit. It's either to their own or to the enemy. And the submission to the enemy is a blind submission. It's inadvertently, but nonetheless, it's still submission.
Right.
All right, and they showing you right here. Once, when the black woman was still submissive to the black man, towards the white man, she was a B word. You see what I'm saying? She wasn't going. She was feisty toward the slave master because she had a passionate love for her man and for her children. And she was not in agreement with what those Caucasian men was doing to her family, to her Lord. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're going to do to destroy that and break that mentality of the woman. I'm going to utterly destroy her love and compassion towards her man. You see what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say the inward thought of every one of them is deep. Deep. For real, read on.
Take care not to kill her, for in doing so, you spoil good economics.
So notice, you know what I'm saying? Basically, they saying kill the woman. Hold on, how it go? How to kill the revolutionary woman? Keep the nigga hoe. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's what they saying. Kill her, break her spirit towards her man, but keep her alive in that debtor state because she's going to be good economics. So now, mind you, you know what I'm saying? Now, you got the prophets of the Lord, but you got them that's dealing with Satan. You know what I'm saying? I guess you could say the evil prophets or something. But basically, he prophesied that thing. You know what I'm saying? Once we break them towards their own, they're going to be good economics with us. You know what I'm saying? For real. Read on.
See that.
When in complete submission, she will train her offspring in the early years to submit to labor when they become of age.
As a matter of fact, really, I mean, the prophets said that. The prophets of the Lord said that was going to happen for our disobedience to God's law. So we ain't going to give Satan all that credit. You know what I'm saying? But just know that it was executed via Satan. The Lord said, this is judgment I'm going to have or whatever. Go and carry it out how you want to carry it out. And he made the damn Willie Lynch. You know what I'm saying? For real. Now, I need you to read with some power. I don't know what's going on. You know, come on.
Understanding is the best thing. Therefore, we shall go deeper into this area of the subject matter concerning what we have produced here in this breaking process of the female nigger. We have reversed the relationships. In her natural, uncivilized state, she would have a strong dependency on the uncivilized nigger male.
Hold on, wait. It says in her natural state. In her natural state. She will have a strong dependency on the uncivilized nigger. Wait a minute. Now, I want y'all to think about the word revolution. No, it's a difference between revolution and evolution.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, it's a reason why that R is there. Once upon a time, you were what you were supposed to be.
Right.
But according to the crafty counsel in this, what's the word I'm looking for? This secret plot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have become something that the enemy intended for you to be in order to destroy you in your community, in your race. Now you have to revolve back into what they saw in you when they first enslaved you and what they knew. In order to keep y'all defeated, I gotta take this mindset away from her. Guess what? If you want to destroy them like they was trying to avoid in the first place or overcome them, guess what? You gotta come back to that mind state that they were threatened by. Right. But our women, you know what happened. But keep reading though. Keep reading.
And she would have a limited protective tendency
on,
toward
bro.
her
Read like that. Read with some power.
Toward her independent male offspring.
Come on.
And would raise the female offspring to be dependent like her.
So Ezekiel 16:44, it would be a cycle of these women. You think they thinking miles ahead.
Right.
They thinking light years ahead. You know what I'm saying?
that's-
We can't get the black man to budget for a year.
Hell no.
He
Hey.
can't come up with a financial plan for a year.
Right.
The white man thinking generations ahead. She's
crazy.
going to produce that same type of woman.
Right.
And it will be a perpetual hatred of the black woman towards her black man if we execute this plan properly. Go ahead.
Nature had provided for this type of balance.
Uh-huh.
We reverse nature by
We what?
burning. We reverse nature.
The white man said, I'm going to reverse with God. What God? What God made. I'm going to reverse her natural state given by God. That's some evil. That is wicked as hell.
Wicked.
That's right.
Only the
wicked.
devil could speak. That's why I say that shall speak great words against the Most High. Only the devil could say such things. Go ahead.
We reverse nature by burning and pulling one civilized nigger apart.
Wait
and
a minute. Hold on. Now remember, just like this mentality, they just noted that it's generational.
Right.
So if our forefathers in this very land was pulled apart, they ain't even read all the details yet, but just think about the generational trauma. You see what I'm saying? Think about what we suffer from birth without even really knowing why or what. You know what I'm saying? That is in our DNA. The trauma from being pulled apart in front of our women and children.
Hey. Hey, you know what that sound like? America is really a big laboratory. And the black woman today was made in America back then, what we reading right now. That's
Right.
when it started. And that's what we see, the result today.
That's why there's so many black folks in the projects.
This is America.
Right. The project.
Right.
Keep
show
reading.
you-
The project.
Nah, go ahead.
This show you we looking for the enemy in all the wrong places.
Right.
This has been going over all of our people here. The sisters seeing us as the enemy, brothers seeing another brother as their enemy.
Facts.
Young versus the old. This whole letter is basically a spell on what the old person did to us.
Bruh, that's really witchcraft.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm clear right now at this moment. I'm clearly their enemy. Like, I'm enslaving them. I'm whipping them. I'm their slave master. Whatever. They hate me right now. I'm going to create a whole spell. I'm going to cast a spell on them to where they hate each other. The woman will hate the man. The man will hate the man. The children gonna hate the man. It's gonna be pure hatred, and they gonna look at each other like the enemy.
Right.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting back victorious.
Damn.
They gonna want to take up for me. They gonna want to protect me and uphold my kingdom
The puppet master.
while fighting against one another. That, bruh, hey, that's why we need Jesus Christ.
Right, that's why we have to use, that's the,
This is a hell of an enemy right
I'm
here.
telling
I
you,
ain't
it's
gonna
like,
lie.
you in a damn, you in their
That's a
movie.
hell of an enemy.
Right.
And they drew out the whole movie, and you sitting there playing to whatever they want. That's why, like you said, we gotta stay in this. We gotta stay faithful to the Lord, the Bible.
That's right.
Keep reading.
and bullwhipping the other to the point of death, all in her presence.
All in her presence. Bullwhipping him to the point of death.
Come on now,
All in her
dog.
presence. You know they still doing that today. That's what they just did to the baby. That's what they did to Nick Cannon a few months ago. That's what they did to Deshaun Jackson a few months ago.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Bullwhipping him in her presence. A black man want to stand up, be bold, revolt?
That's
Oh,
like
hell
the
no.
that's like the brother that got slapped in front of his baby mama trying to visit his son.
Come on now,
The
dog.
seed that they plant the seed, and the woman, she may not say nothing right then and there, but it's in her mind. Oh, he can't protect me. He can't even stand up for himself. He's not gonna hold the line.
Damn, he weak.
He weak. I just watched this happen. I ain't gonna say nothing now. But the first argument we get into, I'm gonna bring it up. You can't protect me. You can't protect yourself. This what they plant in our sisters' heads.
Come on, man.
That's why, as you're going to see in the videos that we show, like the mindset, the defense to being an independent woman is, I don't need a man to provide and protect me. You see what I'm saying? But they really do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They all need protection from a man, but
That's right.
subconsciously they saying, I'm already protected by the white man. Who are you? Who you protecting?
Come on now, dog.
Nigga, what you talking about?
I could
Who
call
you
911 and
protecting,
5 cars will pull
What
up.
can a nigga do for me?
nigga, who you
With
protect? For real.
Damn.
I call the police on your black ass.
And guess what? He gonna come save me again.
Keep reading.
By her being left alone.
And even deeper than that, like, who do they pray to?
Right.
G.
Who is the black woman praying to?
That right there alone. Our whole community mindset is just in a complete reverse, like you said, just with the image of Christ alone. That white image is the reason black men kill black men. It's the reason why black men hate their black kids. The black woman hate her black husband or boyfriend. That image alone has destroyed our people.
Come on.
By her being left alone, unprotected, with the male image destroyed.
With the what?
With the male image destroyed.
With the black male image.
Hey.
Destroyed.
So you know what that means, right? That means she got to stand in that place.
Come on
he
now,
gone.
dog.
Right.
Damn.
But this is what's heavy about that. Just to go back to Officer Jonah's point, like, it all goes back to the image. But our people have been so sickened by Christianity. Like, even though this is the image portrayed everywhere, nobody ever had a problem with it. Now that when we teach Jesus is black, I don't care if he's white, green, orange, they got to start naming all the damn colors in the crayon box.
Right.
I love he's Lord, he's God. I don't care what color he is. Why are y'all trying to preach hate?
He's transparent.
Whenever we teach Jesus black, why are you trying to preach hate? Why are you being racist?
Cap. Don't even know what that means.
The white man whole plot in the beginning was to basically pivot off of that, destroying the black male image.
Exactly. Yep.
Jesus not black. He's a white man. And that nigger, guess what? We're gonna whoop his ass to death. God ain't gonna save him.
Right, show you our power.
'Cause we're God.
We're God.
For real. Keep reading.
The ordeal caused her to move from her psychological dependent state to a frozen independent state.
So guess what? All of you black women out there, this in the midst of Babylon
frozen,
right now,
right.
y'all been psyched out. Literally. The white man just said, I'm gonna psych their ass out.
The Matrix.
For real.
Right.
For real. Think about it. You ask the average black woman right now, what do Jesus look like? You know what I'm saying? Who's the supreme being on the earth? Who's the real alpha male?
Bring it out.
I mean, Jesus is white. Everybody knows that. And obviously, the white man is more. He's, successful. Stupid. And then Christ got to come back like, psych. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real. They ain't gonna realize they've been psyched out this whole time.
Hell no.
That man that you think is God and run the world, he is the basest of men. Damn. Keep reading.
In this frozen psychological state of independence, she will raise her male and female offspring in reverse roles.
In what?
In reversed roles.
Uh-oh. Come on.
For fear of the young male's life, she will psychologically train him to be mentally weak and dependent, but physically strong.
Now, this is how you know they under a spell. Because black women, they promote and they push to support. They, basically put single black mothers on a pedestal, right? But in the same breath, they will condemn the black man. The black man is weak. He's, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't do it. He doesn't want to step up and lead. But you're raising him. You're raising him. Who raised him? You. Right? You raised him to be mentally weak.
Message.
Mentally weak. That's why you don't see outside of the Israelites, outside of this remnant, you don't see no damn Malcolm X. You don't see no Marcus Garvey. You don't see no Nat Turner.
Hell no.
You don't see it. Why? Because their plan has been executed. All y'all, you black women, you strong black women, been holding down, paying your own bills and all that. Y'all done raised some weak ass men. For real. Go ahead.
Because she has become psychologically independent. She will train her female offspring.
And then, hey, as far as the mentally weak part, because I have noticed something since I've been in the truth. One of, like, the brothers who, it's brothers basically who have principles instilled in them that already co-align with the scriptures. So some brothers, you ain't got to do as many classes or this certain type of rebuke on them because they was raised by their father. They already moving in a certain way. They already know how to confront a man when a man offends them. You know what I'm saying? They know. Their daddy taught them, you got a problem with a man, go say it to their face.
That's
You know what I'm saying? And certain brothers are already with that instilled in them because they was raised by a father. The brothers who struggle with that, the being emotional and don't know how to handle stuff and all of that, weak when it come to confrontation, raised by their mother. And it ain't about who will win in a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? The weak want to be physically strong like we read. But it's the mentality. The mentality. Being quick in anger towards another black man. Being quick to backbite against another black man. You know what I'm saying? Them be the brothers who be raised by their mama. That's learned behavior from the woman because it's woman-like behavior. All right, keep reading.
Because she has become psychologically independent. She will train her female offsprings to be psychologically independent.
Right, but the black woman that say it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with raising our women to be independent. Even a black man has been psyched into thinking that's how they need to raise their daughters. Remember we was at Camp in Pound Bluff and the dude was like, I want my daughter to be gay. You know what I'm saying? He really thought like he was saying something good.
Come on now, dog.
Brothers confused.
For real. Go to school, get your degree, and don't worry about no man. For real, you destroying your own daughter. But we didn't fell into this. We've been psyched out too. But the point is that, you know, you complain, you see a problem with the black man. Mm-hmm. But you don't see a problem with the black woman.
Come on now, dog.
But you're raising both of them. They're both a product of you being destroyed in slavery. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now when we just examine the man part, it's easy to say, like, yes, we're in need of a revolution. Right. Our men are killing one another, selling drugs to one another, embracing gang banging, and all that. They are falling so low, we need a revolution. But meanwhile, you're okay with the movement of independent women. It's the same agenda. Mm-hmm. If you want one to end, then the other got to end too.
Right.
For real. That if you want the mentally weak black man to be counseled, then you got to counsel the strong, independent woman.
You know?
For real. Because, hey, remember, reverse roles.
Right, they don't even work together.
Reverse roles. That means it's not the woman's role to be strong and independent.
Hell no.
Hey,
For real. Go ahead.
have you ever even heard another race of woman call herself a strong, independent woman?
I never heard of strong
I ain't never heard that
Chinese
before.
woman.
Strong Arab woman.
I'm strong and independent.
Strong white woman. I never heard it. I never heard it.
Ever.
Nope. Keep going.
What have you got? You got the nigger woman out front.
You got the what?
You have the nigger woman out front.
You got the black woman out front. Not in front of the world, but in front of who? Read.
And the man behind and scared.
In front of the black man. And he becomes scared. He becomes scared like a baby.
Like you
That's
actually.
why you got like 17 rappers with baby in their name. The top 2 rappers in the world right now, the baby and Lil Baby.
They like
That's not a coincidence.
Weezy and Baby, right? Hey,
It's
what's
not a
crazy is
coincidence.
that's what we just read is the Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union relationship. She pulling him. She the head. It's all good. They won over with that, and that's the power couple, right?
Yep.
That's the couple of the world for the black people.
Satanic power.
That's how
Right.
you know. That's how you know it's deep. It's so easy for these weak dudes that's raised by their mama to become these beta males to let their women lead, because it's like a woman been leading my whole life.
Yep.
It's so deep. It's crazy.
Jeremiah 31:22. Jeremiah 31:22. This is a fulfillment of what the prophet Jeremiah said. It was executed from the implementation of the Willie Lynch letter. Read what you got.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 22. Read out. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?
Backsliding. Read.
For the Lord have created a new thing in the earth.
A what?
A new thing in the earth.
Meaning this is unheard of with all other races and
Right.
all other kingdoms and thriving societies. This is a new thing in the earth. Read.
A woman shall compass a man.
A woman shall compass a man. Where has that taken place? In the black community. The nigger is behind and scared. I don't want all the responsibilities. I don't want to be tied down. I don't want. And the black woman, you know what I'm saying? I'm independent. I don't need no man. I don't cook. I don't clean. You know what I'm saying? For
Hey,
real.
it goes back to the thought, because a lot of women say that, and then they're, like you mentioned, they're the ones that's raising these men to be the way they are, so that they can keep saying, I don't need no man. Well, if you so-called say you want to desire the man you want, but raise your son, you can't even raise your son to be like that, because the father ain't around.
Yeah, they
So
not
it ain't
capable.
gonna happen.
Yeah, they not capable.
Hey,
That-
get Leviticus 26 real quick. What you were finna say?
No, I
Zach?
said that's an oxymoron. That's impossible. She don't need a black man. She need a white man. That's what it is. Most of them on Section 8, you need a white man. Most of them on government check, you need a white man. That's what happened. They became the right hand of white supremacy. That's what happened. Damn.
Right hand of the white man.
And the white man might fall in love with your body, but he hates you.
Right.
Hates
Facts.
you. And they don't be realizing that till they already in knee deep with the white man.
Yep.
They get married with him and all that. Yeah, hey, we can pull it up.
Right.
Black
Yeah.
woman married the white man confessions. What they be
Facts.
saying in bed. You know what I'm saying? Spitting on them, spitting in their face.
Matter of fact, Halle Berry had a
Nigger
problem.
bitch.
Halle Berry, matter of fact, divorced him because she was going through that with this dude. Call her a nigger all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
She couldn't take it no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Dummy.
Stupid. Read that. Leviticus 26:14.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 14. But if you will not hearken unto me and will not do all these commandments.
So God wrote out, you know what I'm saying, judgments thousands of years ago that would take place with us if we did not keep his commandments. Read 37. This is one of the judgments. This is how, but in this, hey, this is how y'all was psyched out. Because God said that we was going to be stronger than them in Genesis 25. You know what I'm saying? We are stronger than a Caucasian man. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
we
right.
stronger than them white boys. But for us breaking God's commandments, we was disconnected from our power source. This would be one of the judgments. This how you would be able to see the black man being bull whipped to death by the white man. Pulled apart, ripped apart by two horses going in opposite directions by the white man. This is how that would take place. Read that.
Verse 37. And they shall fall one upon another, as it were before a sword, when none pursueth.
Come on.
And ye shall have no power to stand before your
God
enemies.
said that we would have no power to stand before our enemies. That's why you saw what you saw, and you got psyched out, and now you think they stronger than us, and we weak and ain't worth a damn, and you have to be a strong, independent woman. Now the prophet is back. The Spirit of the Lord that came back on us, and we like, psych, y'all ass got to fall in line.
That's
and now you
right.
don't want to believe it. No. You still the same weak nigga. No. I ain't submitting to you. Okay. All right. Now read the definition of revolution one more time.
The definition of revolution: a forcible overthrow of a government or social order.
So we just read the social order. That the nigger woman be out front and the black man be scared in behind her. So in order for us to rise up as a nation of people and become our own nation and not be oppressed anymore by this white nation, we have to overthrow that order.
That's right.
And that would take for the roles to reverse again. For real, finish that definition.
In favor of a new system.
In favor of a new system. In favor of a new system. And you know what happened, right? Because the scriptures say, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. But, what, Raphael? Or what?
Oppression maketh a wise man mad.
But,
Right.
oh my God, a gift destroyeth the heart.
Right.
So the reason why the woman would struggle with being in favor of a new system, because she's been bamboozled to think that this system is in favor of her.
Facts.
Not knowing that she's still subservient to the white man.
Right.
But she's psyched that as long as she ahead of that black one, oh, no, I don't want a new system. You see what I'm saying? Therefore, the modern day strong, independent black woman is not a revolutionary woman. At all. At all. All right, so before we go to break, I want to show y'all a post real quick. Pull up that post, and we're going to dive into it when we get back from break. A real revolutionary woman. This is everything that the white man wanted to destroy when it came to the black woman dealing with her black man. All right, let's pull it up.
This is from Lover's Guide. What to do if your man is stressed?
If your man is what?
Stressed.
If your man is stressed. Now remember, it's one thing for you to be literally going through stress, right? But we are dealing with post-traumatic slave disorder. You know what I'm saying? It's in we born stressed.
Right.
For real. We come out like
DNA,
this.
right?
Hurt shall there be when you comest in.
Right.
For real, read. So this is what you do dealing with your black man that been oppressed and at the bottom for 400 years. What do you do?
Be quiet.
Be what?
Be quiet.
That's revolutionary.
That's the first one.
Come on.
Make him food.
That's revolutionary.
Give him space.
That's revolutionary.
Your news can wait.
That's revolutionary.
Don't fight with him.
That's revolutionary.
Focus on cleaning the house.
That's revolutionary.
Read it again.
Focus on cleaning the house.
Yeah, read that again. One more
Focus on cleaning the house.
That word right there.
Focus on cleaning the house.
That word right there.
Focus on cleaning the house. Focus.
Not Facebook, not Amazon.
On cleaning the house.
Focus on cleaning that. They didn't know that required focus.
Hell no.
For real. That's why it be nasty out in the cracks and crevices and all of that. 'Cause they get
Dishes
distracted.
don't be done. You pull one out the drawer, got stuff on it. I hate that. I hate that.
A revolutionary woman will focus
Right.
on cleaning the house.
Facts.
Come on.
Have sex with him if he wants it.
Oh.
Have sex.
Wait a minute.
Have sex.
If he wants it.
Facts.
Meaning it ain't if we want it. It ain't a mutual thing. It's if he wants it.
That what it say right there?
That's revolutionary. That's revolutionary. Now, we know we got to apply the scripture on the other end.
Yeah.
But the point is, 'cause the black woman got the mentality today, I don't feel like it.
I don't.
Right. I work like you work. I'm tired.
You can't
I'm
deny.
tired, boss.
My head hurts.
Cap.
Hey!
I got a solution.
A revolutionary woman will have sex with him if he wants it.
Facts.
Come on.
Give him a massage if he wants it.
Give him massage if he wants. I gotta read it like that
Yeah,
because that's
for
how the
sure.
Oriental women say it.
Yeah, give him
If
massage
if the
wants
black
it.
man want a good
Give him
massage
massage.
nowadays, he gotta go to the damn Chinese party.
He gotta go to the
And then you know what the Chinese, and she gonna give him
I
massage.
get tired of you, bro.
You know what else you gonna give him? Sex when he want it. It is.
That don't fly his sis.
Hey, what?
Hey,
Hey, you just messed it up for brothers that want to go to the
Nah,
damn
Don't go though.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Hey, give him massage if he wants it.
Give him massage if he want it.
Facts.
Give him massage.
Massage me everywhere.
Massage, full body jets.
Watch this one.
If
Watch
he
this
want
one.
it. That's what the white man said. No. I don't want her to do that.
Right.
Because if he know that he got a woman that will massage him every day, then he won't mind going out there and working hard and busting his ass. You know what I'm saying? He don't mind making himself so. Because he gonna come home to a woman that will massage him if he want it.
You get a massage, I get to the high urine.
For real. This is unheard of with these millennial Generation Z. No.
That's right.
They not doing that. Only revolutionary women doing that.
Right.
I like
Go
this
ahead.
last one for some reason.
Go ahead.
So I'm glad we reading this. It's all praise to the Most High for this post because some of our sisters may have thought revolution meant going on the front line like Angela Davis. You know,
I gotta be war ready. No, get me ready for war.
Right. Bootstrapped.
Right. Meek, not weak.
Right.
Hey, I'm telling you,
Come on now,
sisters
dog.
think. Hey, all praise to the Most High. Repent. Look, sisters think them being revolutionary. That's why we got to do these radio shows, right? Because sisters got to be converted.
It's love.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Revolutionary don't mean boots on the ground, stilettos on the ground.
Facts.
No, that don't mean teaching a
Right.
class. That don't mean doing your own damn clubhouse discussion.
Debating on Facebook with pastors.
Revolutionary means focus on cleaning the house.
Right.
For real, be
Support the
quiet.
cause.
That's the first damn.
That's why I said that's the first one.
Be quiet.
Hey,
So-
be quiet.
So if the end of this revolution is for the black man to rule the world and for all of us to be out of captivity,
Right.
sisters should probably take this serious. Sisters want to get out of captivity. You don't want to work, but Lord, how long? Do these things so we can get out of here. That's the revolution.
You know,
But you know what it is though? Because remember it said a woman shall compass a man, right?
Right.
So now the black woman has left the mindset of we're all one people, we're a nation, and we need to be redeemed. It's no, the women need rights. Women need to become bosses. We need more women in leadership roles. Now she done morphed herself with the white woman and all the other women as a gender. No, the white woman. You really think that you the same thing as Karen? No. But that she gotta do her damn Karen thing just to manifest that y'all not on the same damn team.
When they tell you,
know what I'm saying?
When they told our sister her afro was a distraction at work, that
crazy.
alone should have showed her that we not the same people.
But look, that's why women they struggle with this.
Right.
For real. No, the revolution is you becoming in favor of your man, doing what he wants. So when he leaves home and has to do his revolutionary work, he can come home to peace. Because once we walk out the house, it's war. I hope y'all understand this, sisters.
Facts.
It's war all the way up and down, even at the grocery store. Understand?
Everywhere.
It is war.
Hey, they better know. We don't want y'all war ready. We want y'all to get us ready for war. You know what I'm saying? Get my stuff together. You feel me?
And that's the thing. That's the thing. That's them being war ready. Like women's role in the military. They the doctors, they the medical care.
Exactly.
For the soldiers, when they get hurt and all that, originally, now you got women soldiers and all that. But originally, that was the women's roles at war.
Big facts.
For when you get hurt and get harmed or whatever, you know, you come and deal with them and they stitch you up. And you know what I'm saying?
That,
right?
That's a woman being at war, ready to care for her soldier. All right? Go ahead.
I want one more thing before I get this last one, because it kind of go with it. But also remember, you ain't no revolutionary woman if you can't be quiet. I'm sorry, but a lot of y'all struggle with that. So just be quiet, man. Anyway, it says talk when he asks.
Some of y'all talking right now.
Right.
Did he just say
what he say? Some of y'all talking right now.
Stay in your lane.
Should be listening. Talk when he asks you something.
Talk
You
when
get
he
round of applause
asks
for
you
that one?
something. Hey, you know what's crazy? Because they be talking.
They do.
But when you ask them something, that's
don't
when you
want
get the,
to.
huh? You know, the silent treatment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, say something.
They backwards as hell.
For real? Hey, reversed the white man
Everything.
and psych their ass all the way out. For real, but all praise to the Most High for I love these sisters in this truth.
Right,
That's
Our wives, you know what I'm saying? They with the program. Our wives be quiet.
They do.
Our wives make us food. You know what I'm saying? Our wives, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go to break. Let's go to break. But all praise to the Most High God, man. Don't go nowhere. This is Let's Talk Truth.
You're missing the crown on your head. I don't mean no disrespect, but why you worried about all these peasants? You are the king, my protector. I need you to rule over me, rule over me, rule over me. You shine like the sun and the moon. He light up the room. Like fire in the sky, you burn like the stars. Don't forget who you are. You're a ruler, you're a king. And the world will know it. No way, yeah. You bling like a jeweler, royalty. And the world will know it. The world will know it. If they could see through my eyes, they see the image of God. And that's why you rule over me, rule over me, rule over me. You are a king, you should know it. Over me, rule over me, you are a king, you should know it. You shine like the sun and the moon. He light up the room. Like fire in the sky, you burn like the stars. Don't forget who you are.
Girl, you're looking at your ruler, mighty man from Judah, fighting off our enemies like a pit to a poodle. I'm something like your tutor, won't be no Freddy Cougar, as long as your dinner for me ain't ramen noodles. Girl, I deserve the best, appreciate me cause I watch for your soul. You're covering when the world gets cold. I'm talking about that goosebump love, you can feel it in your toes. You can't hide your feelings, your Lord knows. Now come here, wife, let me show you how to love your neighbor, cause mocha my favorite flavor. And with the other nations we ain't mingling, this ain't chess, this checkers, not kingpin.
Missing the crown on your head. I don't mean no disrespect, but why you worried about all these peasants? You are the king, my protector. I need you to rule.
Now we back. Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah.
True, sir. All right, so the topic at hand is the revolutionary woman. So we already started diving into it or whatever.
Right.
And it's a couple of names that come to mind in general when you mention the revolutionary black woman. And one of the main ones that pop up for people that have any type of consciousness, you know what I'm saying? Women that speak on the right thing, you think of Shahrazad Ali. I hope I'm saying it right. So you got this young sister who, I think she's a Muslim, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you got this young sister who trying to get on the same wave, and she had Shahrazad Ali speaking on her platform, all right? So they said some very heavy things pertaining to a real revolutionary woman. All right, so let's play that.
Then they're women. And so I recognize, well, if we are withholding the proper food from our man, and food is what sustains life. Okay? You got to eat to live.
Yes.
Then what else are we withholding that might also be stunting his growth and his health? And that's how I got up on the Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. Because I recognized that part of his problem is that he didn't know who he was dealing with.
Okay. He didn't know he didn't know that his wife was his enemy. He's living with the enemy.
Well, he didn't know that we had been taught to be the enemy, but inside we could be a much better person, you know, and he could manage our hysteria if he knew what he was dealing with us from a child, with the things our mothers had told us through her disappointment, the things our grandmothers had told us from her disappointment. See, things like success and happiness, those are choice things. You know, I've seen women sit on the curb with a brother that's on crack. They both on crack, and they smiling and hugging and kissing. Okay.
Best love.
I love it. Yes.
So it depends on what's in your head. Okay. And we got the only man that don't want to get married. Our brothers, most of them, they don't want to get married because it's such a pain in the behind dealing with us about marriage. We want this real expensive ring. We want to give money to some other white people or some Greeks or Asians or somebody other than self. We want to be able to have all this fabulous furniture and home, not just for ourselves, but to show off in front of other people. And so we put a pressure on our man. And then if we break up with our man, then we put him under the child support system that destroys the rest of his life, destroys his credit. They can take his car, stop him from getting health insurance. All of these things happen under the child support program. And the way the devil has got it set up, if he makes $500 a week, they want $400 of it. See, they don't want to leave him anything to even survive on. And that's another issue I want to mention. We going around talking about we don't want to have no children. These young girls out here having babies, but I'm going to tell you, we need to support them having babies because we need the numbers. Our birth rate is down.
Hey, pause it real quick. She said something, right? She said, dealing with the man, dang, it's leaving me. Help me. Regarding the child support ruining his life, yes. Get Wisdom of Solomon 9:1 real quick. Thank you, Officer Zechariah. Because all you got to do is pay attention to what's going on in society, what's going on with the enemy and his agenda, and connect the dots. And you can see easily who Satan is and who is falling for Satan.
That's right.
All right, watch this.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9, verse 1. O God of my fathers and Lord of mercy, who have made all things with thy word.
Come on.
And ordained man through thy wisdom.
And ordained man through his wisdom. Come on.
That he should have dominion over the creatures which thou hast made.
That he should have dominion over the creatures which he made. Was that in on that?
Yes, sir, on verse 2.
Okay. So who is that man that God ordained to have dominion over the world? Adam, right? So how did the serpent, the devil, attack Adam's rulership and dominion? How did he take the black man down? Because he made Adam from the dust of the ground, right? The deeper you dig, the darker it gets, right? You know what I'm saying? You moisturize dirt, it turn darker. It said a watered mist, it said a mist, you know what I'm saying? Watered the ground. He was black. Right. So how did the black man fall from dominion over the earth in the first place? Who did the serpent deal with in order to do that? The black woman. That right. Eve, his own rib.
That right.
All right, so what she was just saying as far as, you know, the woman being tricked by the enemy and then leave the man and put him on child support, now you put him in the hands of the enemy. Now the enemy can take his car, take 17% of every, job he worked, whatever page, 17% off the rip. He go to jail, oh yeah, he owe. You know what I'm saying? For real. You put him in the hands of the enemy. The enemy, the devil, is using you to destroy the black man. And our women haven't got there yet.
Playing right into the system.
She trying to make it plain. For real. But go ahead, play her.
Asians, the Puerto Ricans, the Latinos, everybody having more babies than us. Now that's not just a testament. That's not just a testament to us not getting along with him. Because the only time we get along with him is when we laying down. When we stand up, then we're mad. Okay?
Right.
But the problem is that they got all of these abortion clinics that make it simple and easy to go in and come out in a few hours and you're done.
Yes.
So we're gonna have to get a program where we help support some of these young women that have these babies, because as I say, we need the numbers. And the farther down on the list in America in numbers we go, then the least important we are to the American government to give us any kind of support. Because we are not important. And that is why white people don't do anything about racism in America. So don't sit around expecting that tell your children the truth and you and your man discuss the truth about it. Because every day he leave home, you don't know if he's coming back because there's a white man out there want to kill him.
Oh. Yes, the police want to kill them. Let me talk to you.
And as a This is the problem. This is another problem we have. We don't have nothing to do. And women that don't have nothing to do, okay? Women that don't have nothing to do concentrate on their fingernails, their eyelashes, their breasts, their buttocks, you know, they Louis Vuitton, they Chanel, they Prada, all of them other white people names on different things, okay? Our women don't have nothing to do. Now, there are some churches who are starting back to having knitting groups. They're having crocheting groups, and they're teaching women how to do different skills, you know. And a lot of what I taught, people say, oh, sister, that's old school. No, that's the school where things were working.
Facts.
That's the school where we could get along with our man, and he would come home to us.
Wow,
Okay?
yes. Yes.
And so it's not, you know, there are universal principles that govern everything. And the things that I talk about in relationship are just some basic standards that we must practice if we want a better man. He can't rise until we rise.
Yes.
Not in the women's lib thing, but in being able to be a woman to him. We don't give our man no peace. We nag him all the time. We ask him for things he can't afford. Do you realize?
Hey, I gotta get a quick two-piece real quick. Hey, get Ciroc 25. This go with the post that we showed before we went to break about what you need to do when your man is stressed, right?
Right.
Basically, if you're not doing the things that was listed, then you fall under this scripture and you fall into what the bigger picture of what Shahrazad Ali is saying. All right? Because she said they can't rise unless we rise. All right? Read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
So a wicked woman causes a man to lose courage. How are we going to stand up and try to restore our community and if we don't got the courage to take a stand? We don't even got the courage to go to college and get educated. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm going to just sell dope. I'm going to just risk penitentiary chances every time I leave the house because I don't know. I don't think I can be a real college graduate and go out here and compete for jobs and be a CEO. Nah, this is a white man world. I'm just slaying dope. You know what I'm saying? For real. It said a wicked woman causes a man to lose courage and make a heavy countenance and a wounded heart going into the mind. All right? If my own woman don't believe in me and support me and think I'm nothing, when I go out to here and I'm dealing with my enemies, this is the person that's supposed to be my greatest ally.
Right.
And she think I ain't worth a damn.
Come on now,
How you
dog.
think I'm going to go out here and feel I'm dealing with my enemies? You know what I'm saying? I don't stand a chance. That's a wounded mind. Read on. Come on.
A wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress.
A woman that will not apply what we read before the break. That list, a woman that won't comfort her husband in distress. The black man, read.
Maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
So how will we rise with weak hands and feeble knees? How will we rise? How will we stand? Get Isaiah 32 verse 9. She said that he can't rise unless we rise. And then she went ahead and gave the details so women wouldn't be simple. The rising don't mean take his place and try to do what he do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Rising means to go back to your natural state. Remember, the white man said her natural state is a what? A strong dependency on the black man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So going back to your natural state, that means you've been killed, you've been destroyed, and you've fallen from your natural state. Now you have to rise up and go back to that and honor your black man and serve your black man.
I just want to hit a part on this, on the first part you said, because that also goes into the sisters that don't have the man around that's raising these boys. Now the boys don't know how to be men. They can't grow up to be a man. They lose all the courage because, you know, you've seen these cases where sisters will beat down their young boy.
Come
you look like your
on,
daddy, you ain't gonna be nothing, this and that. So that's destroying them mentally. And they grow up and we see what we see today. It's crazy.
Come on.
Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Rise up, ye women that are at ease. So a gift destroyed the heart. You've been given welfare, you know what I'm saying, child support always in your favor. You know what I'm saying? You've been given out. You go to college so easily. You get jobs so easily now. So now you're at ease. I really don't think we need a revolution. I'm comfortable here. Head ass. God said, rise up, you fooled, psyched out black women. Read on.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters.
Hear what?
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters.
Stop listening to The View. Stop listening to Wendy Williams. Stop listening to Angela Yee. Hear my voice. Hear the word of God. Give ear to the Bible.
That's
ye careless
right.
daughters. And it's funny because our women do not give a damn about the Bible. But to go to church every Sunday.
But why?
For real, but don't give a damn about nothing the Bible say. God said, hear my voice, you careless daughters, read.
Give ear unto my speech.
Give ear unto my speech. That's why the number one thing is be quiet. Because that's the only way you can give ear to the word of God.
Stay in
Women
your lane.
keep silence in the church. For real. And that's how your spirit can be fed. It say closed mouths don't get fed, right?
Facts.
A talking mouth can't get fed either. You know what I'm saying? For real. You have to be quiet.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
That's
Hey,
right.
get Sirach chapter 36 real quick. To land back what the officer bringing out. Like the sister Shahrazad said, she said, you're supposed to be his peace. For you to be a revolutionary woman, you have to have a revolutionary husband.
That's
For your
right.
revolutionary husband to be revolutionary, you have to be a revolutionary woman. It goes hand in hand. And the scripture is going to explain that. Read what you got.
The book of Sirach, chapter 36, verse 24.
23.
Verse 23.
When you do talk, because they say, so I can just never talk again? Let's read.
If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue.
When you are allowed to speak, when he does ask you a question, when y'all are talking to each other, this one needs to be coming out of your mouth. Meekness, kindness, not ratchetness. Not I hate you, Negro. Not you ain't nothing. Not I'm better off without you. Not I'm independent.
Yeah.
But a meek spirit. That's how you're supposed to talk. Come on.
Then it's not her husband like other men.
Then you have a revolutionary man. It's no longer Negroes ain't ish. Guess what? Your husband is something because you are applying the scriptures. When you apply the scriptures, then your husband is not like other men.
He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession, a help like unto himself.
Come on.
And a pillar of rest.
What are you supposed to be?
A pillar of rest.
As a woman, your job is to be a pillar of rest
That's
to your man. Or like Deacon said, a lot of our sisters are pillars, what do you say, pillars of stress. pillars of pest, pillars of a mess.
Come
All the
on,
things
man.
outside of what the Bible
Bars.
says to be. You're supposed to be a pillar of rest. Then when you apply these scriptures, then your husband is a revolutionary. Man.
Hey, what's heavy on that too is like when we bring out, like in my Bible, it's got the two lines next to a possession, and possession is italicized. It says, or to thrive. Like he was talking about, we can't rise, a man can't rise, you know what I'm saying, without the woman being how she's supposed to be.
Hell no.
So it say when we get a wife, hey, we should begin to thrive. We should have a woman that's revolutionary, that's following what we're saying. Be quiet. Do what he needs you to do. Take care of everything he needs you to take care of. Think about it. I know some of y'all got out the possession. Hey, yeah, a possession.
Message.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
I was trying to feel you got something?
Yes, sir. Sirach 36 and 22.
Yes, sir. The book of Sirach.
No,
chapter
23. I'm sorry, 23.
Bruh.
You just read that.
23.
Bruh.
Come on now, dog.
You want to read it again?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The book of Sirach, chapter 36, verse 23. If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue.
You know what?
In her tongue.
So you notice in the video the whole time, you know what I'm saying, that was not one, this end ain't this, and he ain't that, and they don't never be nothing. They was uplifting the black man. You don't see that in the millennial women that we see today.
Hell no.
So women that's in the millennial, they need sisters that age woman like that to teach them how to obey their husband.
Right.
That's right.
Listen to their man.
Right.
Hey, is it okay for me to do this, Lord? They need that. Because guess what? Guess what they're gonna have? Guess what spirit they're gonna put on the man? Read.
Then is not her husband like other men.
Is he not gonna be like other men? Hey, man, that's my wife. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Not that loud bougie woman where he's gotta be embarrassed and ashamed about.
Message.
Because he wasn't raised right.
Right.
Read. That's it.
1 Timothy 3 and 5, real quick. I'm telling you, bro, the white man dove deep into the psyche, man. It's basically the point that we've been hitting at with these scriptures, based on what Shahrazad Ali said, is that until a black man has a sense of lordship in his household, he will not have the mentality to rule anything. Watch, read what you got.
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 5.
Come on.
For if a man know not how to rule his own house.
If a man don't know how to rule his own house, meaning it's 50-50, or she's in a Woody way, say, I let her take the lead.
She leads the marriage. You gay.
If you don't know how to rule your house as a man, read on.
How shall he take care of the church of God?
How can it be a leader to his nation? It's impossible. And the white man know that.
He know it.
That's why he had it all set up. I'm going to destroy the rulership of the black man in his household, so he would never be any type of ruler. In a corporation, in a, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. Even the sports that we dominate, how many owners do we have? You see what I'm saying? He would not, he'll play all day, but he not going to rule a damn thing because he don't even know how to rule his woman. He can't rule the woman. For real, this is, hey. Heavy stuff, man. Play on. Wow.
That everything we want from him is connected to money, and everything he wants from us don't cost nothing. He want a smile. He want a, hey, baby, how you doing? It's going to be okay. Oh, no, we can work it out. He wants that. That don't cost nothing. Okay?
Oh.
Everything we want is that I want a number 10 hair weave.
Yes.
You
Love
know,
don't cost
I want
a
to
thing.
get my nails done. I need my new sneakers. I mean, you know, we press him for things that the enemy deliberately keeps him from getting.
Wow.
That's a lot of pressure on a man. So I can understand them saying, hey, we tired of fighting with y'all. We going on our own way. Y'all better all try to get you one before they gone, period. I'm telling you, because they are sick of the nonsense we practice. What?
Hey, officer, can I say something real quick? Hey, notice this, right? The sisters that's in this video, they not about money. They're not about money. Can I get 1 Timothy 6 and 7?
One thing I see is they all covered.
Right.
That's right.
No cleavage.
That's
It's a rarity.
Now you put Megan Thee Stallion on the screen, any interview, you gonna see a big old line,
right,
and some damn. You know, you would think a booty is on her chest.
Come on now, dog.
A naked booty on her
Butt
damn
chest.
chest.
That don't fly here, sis.
But that's the leadership of the black woman today. Damn.
1 Timothy, chapter
6. 6.
Yes, sir. The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world.
We what?
For we brought nothing into this world.
So, T had mentioned something earlier about women only want things to look good and to talk about and brag about. Guess what? You can't take none of those things with you. So guess what? This war is spiritual. It is not carnal. All right? Read it. Read on.
And it is certain we can carry nothing out.
But we...
And having food and raiment, let us be there with content.
Hey, that's all. That's all you need to worry about. As long as the black man is doing what he's supposed to do, and making sure there's a roof over your head, there's food on your table, and clothes on your back, guess what? You should be content with that. If you are a godly woman.
Right. That's right.
All right, was that it on the video? We got some more. All right, come on.
About roles. I mean, when you say twerking and how women, our role in society, can you talk to the sisters about femininity in a relationship and how far it works and how much power it actually gives them? Femininity?
Well, I think actually all women know when to get soft. They know when to soften their voice, and they know when to do a lot of things when we want something. Okay? And, you know, it's like sex. Don't nobody have to teach you how to do it. So all women already know how to be feminine. Okay? But now there are some instructions that could be given about dressing more modestly. You know, there was a time when the way you could distinguish the whores from the civilized and dignified woman was her wardrobe. So the whores dressed one kind of way and the decent women dressed another way. But the enemy stopped making decent clothes.
Right.
And so now all the women look like whores. You can't tell hardly the difference. And so we have to have women who feel more confident in themselves that they don't have to use their body just to entice a man. It don't matter what kind of body you got. If the man loves you, he gonna love your body. So that's not really the issue. And I keep telling the sisters, it ain't none of what we think it is. It ain't how your makeup look. It ain't how fine you think you are. It ain't how big your butt is. It is none of those things. It don't last. It may get his attention for a minute, but because it's a low desire, it will not withstand the test of time. And when I say time, I mean a month.
Oh, let me talk.
Hey, let me get this scripture.
Hey, can I I ain't gonna say snitch on us as men. I'm gonna just keep it real. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna keep it.
Let's talk truth.
Let's talk truth. So she mentioned something about a butt, right? Like our sisters, you know, in the world, you know, it's obvious. And they post pictures, you know what I'm saying? They make sure they poke it out. You know what I'm saying? Like that has become such a big thing because it so easily grasps our attention. I think like as men, we under a spell. Like if a woman walk by, we got at least just glimpse, like to see.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Yes.
we can't control it. It's inevitable. Like we gonna see what it look like at least for a millisecond. You know what I'm saying? For real, the covenant with the eyes. I ain't gonna stare. All right. You know what I'm saying? For real. But the mindset is never like, damn that, I'm gonna marry that. No.
Hell no.
That's never the thought behind being attracted to a butt size or a shape. It's never the thought. It's never, I'm gonna marry her and build a legacy with her and give her my last name and put her in my will and have life insurance policy. No.
Right.
It takes for a woman to have a certain type of loyalty to you and speak a certain way to you or whatever. Y'all have a certain bond for you to say, I want to spend the rest of my life with this woman.
That's right.
It's never her booty. It's never.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? It's always a level of loyalty that she shows you that makes you say that in your mind. Like, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with her. For real.
I'm gonna tell you something too, and if he is saying that, I'm sorry. I just had seen a post earlier. If he is saying that, he lying. Cause look, it was a post earlier.
Who?
Whoever. If a man saying like I'm gonna marry that booty, he lying.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? 'Cause
It's
look.
post-nut clarity.
Hey, the man, I'm sorry, it's a little explicit, but the man's like they was faking in the video, but you know, they was like, we want to do it like this. Dude whispered, I'm gonna get an insurance policy on you. I'm gonna do this. And then later she like, I loved you. You said you want me. You said you love me. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm sorry.
It's post-nut clarity.
He said insurance policy. Like,
It's post-nut clarity, brother.
Hey.
When you in a man, when you so inflamed in your lust, you will
Right.
say anything.
You already,
You know what I'm saying?
thought about it.
You will say anything, but after that explosion, the true feelings are exposed.
you know what?
That's
Yeah, what did
right.
Weezy say? Then she make me and I come to my senses.
Exactly.
Weezy said it best.
Hey, get out.
Hey,
Right.
hey,
Get out.
why you still here, head? Hey, go to 1 Timothy 2 and 9. 1 Timothy, hey, cause she was the sister on this video. Y'all take heed to what she's saying, because if you notice, she said you can't tell the difference between a whore and women that's that's right these days.
Yep.
And that's exactly right. And she's going right back to the agenda of the white man. And we fall right into it, just like we read the Willie Lynch letter. But read what you got. This is a standard of a revolutionary woman right here. This is the mindset you should have. Because she went into the booty. She went into the going into the stuff that you wear. That's what the scriptures say. Watch this.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 9.
Come on.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
So if we stop right there, women adorning themselves in modest apparel can change the whole game. Now when you see stuff on the TV, you're like, well, that's a hoe. I'm not attracted to that. Because now you see modest sisters around it that's about. But what happens is it's changed in the world today, so we don't see this. We can't see our sisters don't even notice that this is a righteous thing right here.
No.
Because the whole world pushes, you can just be like a whore. You can just wear whore's clothes, and it's approved by society.
Yep.
Because that's what she think a man want. For you to wear tight pants where you can't even let it breathe and it stink. We don't want that thing. We don't want that.
Hell
At
no.
all.
We don't want to marry that.
We don't. Well,
right. The sick man in the world, just like we all once were, we was all sometimes foolish in the world.
Right.
What men do in the world, and that's why you see examples like we did earlier in the warm-up. The brother kissing a brother unknowingly. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
But good. In the world, brothers pass women around. You know what I'm saying? That's why Drake done made so many songs like, I don't care about your past and all of that. Like, dudes don't care. You know what I'm saying? We don't care who you done dealt with, whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? It's when we pass women around.
Right.
So we want you, but we don't want to keep you.
Right.
You
It's
know what
not
I'm
a
saying?
desired wife at all.
And even if, because the sisters been through stuff, and brothers, we done been through stuff too, right? Where a man will get hooked or whipped, and like, you know, like T-Pain, she got me.
R. Kelly talking about Mary and the P.
Yeah, so you see that a lot with baby daddies and baby mamas. Like, they can't get along. Like, they can't coexist in the same household for a certain period of time. But if they find out somebody else hitting that, oh no, we supposed to be in love. We supposed to be in love.
Come on, man.
For real.
Now my heart on ice.
For real. Like, I don't like you, but I don't want to see you with nobody else. That's what sex will do.
That's exactly
crazy.
That's what sex would do, but not, hey, that ain't marriage, that ain't love, that ain't nation building at all.
Toxic.
You know what's so heavy about that? Like the concept of mind we had in the world, that was during the time of Willie Lynch as well. All of us wasn't getting butt broken. We was breeding in these farms, having sex with many women. So that spirit in slavery transcended to generations after generation. So now we stay at ass because while we was those slaves in the plantation banging our women.
That's heavy. Wow. That's heavy. The white man did a number on all of us, bro. He conditioned us. If you was a certain type of man, you was conditioned to just pipe holes down, no feelings attached. And them spirits came back as dogs. You know what I'm saying? Pimps. For real. All the dogs out here that just be dogging these hoes out, no remorse, they was bucks on the plantation. Real. I ain't play on.
Do a lot of eating, and so he's saying he don't want us wearing 250 and 300 pounds trying to wear a phone. Okay, he's saying that he want us to go to the gym. He want us to exercise and keep ourselves up. He don't want to come home and your head sticking out, your hair all over your head, and you looking wild and savage and mad.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Can we run that back?
Hold on, wait. This is heavy stuff right here.
Facts.
Because 80% of all black women today
85.
are overweight. 80% of that 80% of black women are obese.
You dying.
You see what I'm saying? That's 4/5.
Why would you do that?
That's 4/5.
How is that helpful?
Nah, think about it. Think about it, right?
Right.
That's death. Like, that's unhealthy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it doesn't, that we say it all the time, you know, slim waist, you know, all that, whatever, but whatever. That doesn't appeal to us. You see what I'm saying? So you wonder why the black man will go deal with another race. The black man will cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't taking care of your body. All you got to do is keep it right and tight, and you and your man going to be all right. But we done made it to a point where it's normal for black women to be overweight. I'm thick. I'm big-boned.
Cap.
No, you're sick.
Get some help, right?
Get some help. Stop it. Get some help.
Hey, so sister, tell the next sister next to you, she fat. Tell her to work out.
Listen, that's a revolutionary woman.
Right. You tell your wife, you say, lose 20 pounds in 30 days.
That is a social order for the black woman. Why you think Lizzo is somebody? She ain't got no damn talent. You know what I'm saying? Why does she even have a voice? Why do they got Lonely, what's her name, the fat woman on The View? Why is she important? Why does she got a voice, a platform? It's all a part of that social order. A revolution is to overthrow that. In order to overthrow that forcibly, black women got to get in shape. That's a part of the revolution.
Right.
Burn the fat is revolutionary.
Officer, I talked to the Officer Jonah. I think I spoke to you about it. I was like, so if the Chariots came and...
That was me.
Oh, that was you.
How they gonna run?
Right, and they say, what if we had to run to the Chariots?
Come on,
hey,
man.
some of us,
You way back, like, come on, we trying to get home.
Hey, some of us don't know if our wives can run. I mean,
he said, oh, it is what it is.
Hey, if you think
now look, our wives revolutionary. Our wives.
Right,
no, I just meant in general. Like,
general, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the black.
Yeah, some of us don't know if
See,
our wives can run.
Right. You know something that's heavy about weight though.
Shout out to our wives.
You said what?
Something about weight.
Righteous
No, you said
Israelite
something
sisters.
that's heavy
Something
about weight.
heavy about weight. Is it spiritual?
Right.
Being overweight is a spiritual thing. It comes with a certain mood. It come with a certain demeanor.
Nastiness.
You see, you grumpy and you know, you're never happy.
Facts.
And even pregnancy, our sisters have a harder time with pregnancy when they're overweight. It's higher chance of gestational diabetes and things of that nature. Damn. So all that coincides, all of that goes with the agenda to destroy the black family.
You know what I think, too? It got an effect on all of the stuff that we read earlier. Just to basically complement what you said, as far as the weight affects your thought process, your mood, and all of that.
Right.
Like, I've been gaining a little weight, right? I ain't nowhere near fat or nothing like that. But experiencing, like, my body is heavier, right?
Right.
So to get up and to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, okay, it's a little, I ain't used to this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to imagine these sisters, like these overweight sisters. Like, that's why sometimes they don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it affect all of that. Like, I don't feel like getting up.
I can't even
I'm
roll over
tired.
properly.
Exactly. Like, I don't feel like lifting my legs up and all that. Like,
Damn.
they way too much.
Come
they heavy.
on, man.
You see what I'm saying?
That's heavy.
And you know we gotta have them up there. You
That's
know
heavy.
what I'm
That's
saying?
heavy what you saying.
Let's talk through.
That's heavy what you saying.
So it's, bruh, it's, hey.
Right.
player.
Hey.
No.
Hey, play the
Come
video.
on, man.
Want us to put some effort to look nice for him. Looking nice does not necessarily mean that you have to wear Prada and Louis Vuitton and all of that nonsense from the white people, because that's nothing that belonged to us anyway.
Right.
Yes.
You know.
Wow.
So, and he don't mean that you got to garb up and cover up from head to toe. He just means to dress modest. And stop getting dressed to go out to try to attract another man to prove to him that somebody else wants you.
Oh, wow. And what?
Okay.
Let me
Hey,
ask
run
you.
that back. Go back a little bit. All right.
Like anything, you won't have a valuable husband. So can you, for a minute, talk to the brothers about that?
Well, that's not, I don't think that's really, well, now remember that some of them are confused too by the enemy, but that's not what I think they mean by that. What they mean is that even though we don't like to do a lot of cooking, we like to do a lot of eating. And so he's saying he don't want us weighing 250 and 300 pounds trying to wear a phone. Okay? He's saying that he wants us to go to the gym. He wants us to exercise and keep ourselves up. He don't want to come home and your head sticking out, your hair all over your head, and you looking wild and savage and mad. That's what he means. He wants us to put some effort to look nice for him. Looking nice does not necessarily mean that you have to wear Prada and Louis Vuitton and all of that nonsense from the white people, because that's nothing that belonged to us anyway.
Right.
Yes.
You know.
Wow.
So, and he don't mean that you got to garb up and cover up from head to toe. He just means to dress modest. And stop getting dressed to go out to try to attract another man to prove to him that somebody else wants you.
Oh, wow. And what?
Okay.
Let me ask you about that. You are on fire. I am so blessed to have you here sharing
I
this.
gotta go. So y'all come on. Ask me now. I gotta go.
Hey, all right, all praise to the Most High. Hey, look, listen, it's heavy what she just said, because, you know, it be certain stuff sometimes, like, you know, just in general, I say, well, women in the world, I know brothers that went through this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be stuff that you never expressed that impressed you, like, you know what I'm saying, 3-inch nails, long ass, all that, like, you never told her, like, that's cute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, but them the things like she'll ask you to get done for her, pay for. So, you know what I'm saying? You come to a point like, who are you doing this for? You know what I'm saying? Who you trying to impress? The scriptures say your desire is supposed to be to your husband. You know what I'm saying? Message. So you supposed to move based off what he like. If you just doing all, you know, that's suspicious. For real, that's suspicious right there. But a lot of our women just program, they just think, no, if I want to be cute, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that. But I never told you that. Right. But they just programmed. Programmed. All right, let's get the next. Oh, it's in the. Oh, okay. All right. All right, all praise. Go ahead.
Tell the truth. We are losing our man because of the values that we have set on material things, and because of us having such a vicious mouth.
Hey,
we're so critical
pause
of
that real
everything.
quick.
Vicious mouth.
She said that the black woman is losing her man. That's spiritual. Because you losing your man to, we've been getting popular since, 20, 30 years ago with celebrities, they're dating out. You got that, right? Now, you got men saying, you know what, you done drove me so crazy, black woman. I'm a love on a black man. Our brothers, they got that damn sick.
Come on now, dog.
They leaving the natural use of the woman. You know what I'm saying? Because the women, they butchers in the spirit. Message. If I'm gonna deal with you, I might as well deal with a Negro. That's how
Come on
sick
now, dog.
our brothers then got for real.
Right.
So you losing a black man to other races of women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To other men. You losing the black men in general, and then you got the Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? If you black women, y'all better fix it right now, because I'm at the tipping point. For real, he getting tired of you, bro. He's speaking for a lot of black men.
Right. That's right.
For real, he's speaking for a lot of black men. But all praise to the Most High. We, us up here, we got wives that's revolutionaries.
Right.
That's right.
They understand this stuff. And, they gained us. I got married at an early age. What about you?
Yeah, I got married at an early age.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Early
saying?
age.
So they didn't lose us, but they knew what they had to do. They had to submit. They had to be quiet. They had to, they had to apply the scriptures in the Bible.
Yes,
And
sir.
they had to hear the voice of God, and they humbled down, and they got a revolutionary black man, a revolutionary Israelite man.
So the sisters that's on the real underground listening right now, if they want a husband, that's what they got to do. They got to apply the things that the sister been bringing out, that the scriptures been bringing out.
Right.
That's right.
The page that we showed at the beginning. You do these things, and you will get that man that you're looking
This
for.
how I know they want it, because when we be marching, who share that stuff the most?
The women.
When they bold black man yelling with boldness, not like high pitch, like hey, like take care of our wives. Like they tingle when they hear that. You know what I'm saying? They get tingly when they hear that. They share it, they post it. Yes, more of this, guys.
Right. They even say that when we be interviewing them. They be saying that. Yep. Like, look at these strong black men out here.
Yep.
I want one.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. But you gotta be revolutionary, sis. You want a revolutionary man.
Pay the cost.
Come on, play on.
A man is not another woman. He's not gonna think like us, and we're not gonna think like him. Okay.
Yeah,
so if he
She said she ain't gonna think like him. The black woman ain't gonna think like him. I seen a post, and I'm telling you, bro, it's a lot of stuff out here that sound good. It's man's wisdom. It's the wisdom of the world. That's why I said the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. You know what I'm saying? There's sisters out here. I seen a post the other day. It was like, if a man talk down on a black woman, it's because he suffered hatred from his black mother or something like that. Like, it's trauma or whatever. A real man would never talk down on his queen. Message. So I thought about it. I was like, damn, that sound good. Like, I know, like, that's their combat to Kevin Samuels and maybe even us. Some sisters may be thinking that about me. Like, the famous line, who hurt you, right? Right. You know what I'm saying? Nah, okay. Yeah, I ain't really like dealing with my mama and all of that, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I love my mama. I understand she's destroyed. Message. It is what it is. Oh, damn. No, I'm saying, like, tricked. My mama was tricked. Right. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but it don't matter if she was perfect and loving and all of that. I was never blind to reality. I've been knowing what the hell is going on around. This is America. It is what it is, sisters. It's not a black man talking down on his queen. Y'all sisters ain't queens. Y'all out here is whores. You know what I'm saying?
Whores,
Y'all
right.
ain't queen. Y'all hot girls, whores.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
whore.
Right. You could tell too they confused because they see it as talking down.
But
we trying to talk
this the
you back
thing.
up.
This the thing though, because Satan is always like a little bit of little truth in there, because they right. If I got a queen, if I got a revolutionary woman, and I talk down on her, I'm Nabal. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
I'm wicked. Something is wrong with me, right?
Right.
But remember, in the Bible, in the scriptures, it's plenty of scriptures where God and the prophets, the anointed men of the Lord, got on women. But it was a certain type of women.
Right.
The whores, the harlots, the wicked woman, the evil. It was always that detail in there.
Yep.
And that's why God said things about them in a negative connotation. Because they were wicked, they were evil, they were whores, they were harlots. So it's not a black man speaking down on black women, he's speaking down on his queen. No, we being like God and all the rest of the prophets and men of understanding that spoke on the harlots, the whores, and the evil women of our people. Right? They are blocking the revolution from happening. So if we don't speak about it, in Ezekiel, get that. Ezekiel 13:17. Because sisters, hey, I'm telling you, man, sisters be thinking that, for real. Who hurt you?
Come on now, dog.
Like, bro, trust me, it really ain't that deep. Like, it is what it is. I would have told you, regardless. Read what you got. 13:17.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 13 and verse 17. Likewise, thou son of man, set thy face against the daughters of thy people, which prophesy out of their own heart.
Come on.
And prophesy thou against them.
Do what?
And prophesy thou against them.
That's what God ordained us to do. He ordered us to do that. We got to prophesy against the daughters of our people that prophesy out of their own heart. Meaning they go with their own agenda, their own ideas. They don't humble down and submit to what the Bible says. We got to talk. We got to speak against them. It says prophesy against them. Meaning what? If you don't repent, you don't be quiet, you don't submit, you're going to die, ho. For real. But if you repent, you humble yourself, you become meek, submissive, and all that, guess what? I'm going to love you and take care of you and lay down my life for you.
That's right.
I'm going to nourish and cherish you. Understand that. Right. You know what I'm saying? For real. This is what we do with our wives.
That's right.
All right. Play on.
Things or talk about things that you don't understand. That's your lack of understanding. It don't mean he don't understand. He's not thinking like no woman. He's thinking like a man. And we like to have a man long as he don't act like a man. If he start acting like a man and giving directions and instructions and how he want it to be and how he want his children raised, then we have a problem. Women buy children clothes, and our little girls are walking around in every kind of little tight outfit. They look like little grown-ups. And there's enough perverts in America who look at those little girls and little boys and get a filthy idea. Okay?
Yes.
That ain't no father's choice, because if a father had the choice, they'd all wear blankets. Okay?
Thank you.
Because men don't want their daughters out there like that.
Right,
And
thank
a lot
you.
of times women do that, and they'll tell the man, they'll get, with a man, and then he'll start talking to them about that she need to tone down how she was dressing. And our attitude is, this is how I look when you saw me. We got together and I was dressing like this. Or then her people will tell her, dress like you want to, do what you want to do. And I tell them, well, you can be right in that. That's your choice. But you'll not just be right, you'll be right by yourself.
Okay, thank you. And peace and Black Power family. You're on the line with Sister Sip Down, and we have Dr. Shahrazad Ali here.
Hey. Nah, like, I just watching this just made me think, like, you know what I'm saying? She's saying a lot of revolutionary things. and she's having this discussion with other women, other sisters. So, just, for our righteous revolutionary wives and sisters in the body, when y'all do get around each other, you know what I'm saying, y'all got the knowledge of the scriptures.
Right.
So it should even be easier, and y'all should be easily moved to have these type of discussions. If y'all get around each other and y'all ain't discussing these type of things, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this not what y'all calls and meetings are about, y'all need to correct that.
Right.
Y'all need to fix that so y'all can, strive to be as revolutionary as possible.
That's right.
Speak on this stuff. Have these raw talks with your sisters. When y'all massaging y'all husbands, keep it real. Because guess what? In the MOV program, we got to ask brothers straight up.
We do.
Like, what's going on in your marriage? You know what I'm saying? For
We
real.
do. Straight up.
So, sisters, hey, permission. Now, IUIC Arkansas, you got permission. In these
You got
circles, hey, bring this type of stuff up. You know what? Are you doing XYZ for your husband at the house?
Sisters trying to be better friends.
Do
They
you
ain't worried about
exactly?
that
Yeah, they want to have all these, vain conversations. Make it about something. Are y'all really? Because it shows who's genuine, who's not. Message. A lot of sisters just be in here for their husband.
How can we? How
You know
can
what I'm
we?
saying? If their husband head out, they right behind them, no hesitation.
How can we like each other better rather than how can I take care of my daggone husband?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
How can we
How
like
can
each
we
other
improve the sisterhood?
Sisterhood, that's funny.
About it's never about being a better wife, I ain't gonna say it's never, but it needs to be always about being a better wife and a better
Hey, I
mother. Period.
Can I
Go
say
ahead.
something, officer? What do the women think that the men's conference in the end of this month is gonna be about? It ain't gonna be about how we gonna just do our own thing. How is we gonna take care of a household? How's we establishing jobs for ourselves? How's we raising up the men under us? Are you a leader that the Bible says? That's what we gonna get.
I tell you what, the mini men's conference in Memphis a couple years ago, they had my brain hurting for weeks.
Right.
Like, it was so much weight. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I gotta think about a legacy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm young as hell. I know the scriptures or whatever, but what was brought out in that mini men's conference really changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Like the officer was saying, like, we are going to discuss the building of a nation.
Right.
How are we going to gather the flock, feed the flock or whatever, but it starts at home. If you don't know how to rule your house, don't think you could be a leader in Israel.
Right.
All of that stuff is discussed and talked about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So understand that, sisters. Y'all need to reflect their energy when it comes to y'all roles as women. All right? That's what
right.
y'all need to be discussing when y'all get around each other. And I don't know. I don't be in the discussions, but I just don't be feeling like that with they. I don't know. Do they be about that? You be listening. Huh? Okay, all right.
That's
All right, damn. All right, so we gotta just pick some at this point because we not already at the 2-hour mark. Okay. What else did I really just want to play before the end of the show? Okay, let's play the Edomite. All right, Officer Jonah want to see the Edomite give some knowledge.
Be good.
Let's see the thought process of your oppressor's wife.
Matter of fact, before you play that, because I said I wanted to play, in my mind I wanted to play the black woman before that one. Play the clip, the little 1-minute clip of the elderly sister speaking, and then we're going to play the white woman. It's on the
I think
IT
it's
page.
it's the.
Come on. There. Come on.
Right.
It's like
So
the last
look,
clip, brother. The second
Hey.
to last.
So look, you know what I'm saying? These are the type of women that we want, and this is the type of women that IUIC is developing. You know what I'm saying? So for you single brothers out there, man, look, take heed. You know what I'm saying? Take heed. Understand, like, if you a revolutionary brother and you just get with a sister for lust, a sister that may or may not be really converted and really had a mindset to apply the things that we read earlier that don't pertain to the physical, like, you gonna be in some big trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna destroy your revolutionary mindset.
Right.
We done seen it. Brothers get married and slow the hell down in this truth. That's why I tell brothers, like, bro, stay single long as you can. Stack your bread. You know what I'm saying? And then get you a woman who you've proven to be a revolutionary woman that's really about this life.
Right.
All right, play that video.
No, dear heart, we are not equal. We are not. We are not. He's my husband. He's head of the household, like Christ is the head of the church. And I'm supposed to submit to my husband. And I believe that's what's wrong with a lot of marriages, is that women forget their roles. And you can say this is 2021 and not the 1950s. Look at the divorce rate in the 1950s and look at the divorce rate now.
Drop that bomb.
That's because women want a husband to be a leader, but only when it's convenient for them. There's nothing wrong with allowing your husband to be the head of the household. We have equal rights in this marriage. He's giving 100%, I'm giving 100%. But at the end of the day, my husband is still the head of my household, and he will be treated as such.
That's right.
Period.
Hey, get Jeremiah 6:16.
You on TikTok.
Get Jeremiah 6:16. Hey, she cut their ass, bro. Listen, and
That's
we understand. Because that's the black woman today, number one rebuttal. It's 2021. This ain't the 50. This ain't the. But when you go back to that time, it was better
You know, I'm
for
always
you.
Baby mama
All of
stuff.
us.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So shouldn't we try to revert back there? Shouldn't we revolve?
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
Not when you have an issue with accountability.
Read what you got. Watch this. Let's see what God said. Come on.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths.
Ask for the what?
And ask for the old paths.
This is what the revolutionary black woman gonna do. You gonna ask for the old paths, because with this new wave, I just see a lot of weak, you know what I'm saying, effeminate, whoremongering black men that don't give a damn about building a nation, don't give a damn about their people, staying with the women that they make children with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So how do we fix this? How do we get out of this? Look for the old paths. Go back to when your man wasn't acting like this. And it wasn't doing women like this. Go back and see what were the women doing to keep their men. What were the women doing? How were they acting to have men make that lifelong covenant with them?
Message.
Seek for the old paths. Seek to be old-fashioned. Put your modern modesty on it. That's all you got to do.
That's right.
Yeah, take the old paths and put your modern modesty on it. Read on.
Where is the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your soul.
You see that? God said, find the old way. The old paths where the good way is, meaning that was the good way. Them old-fashioned sisters and all that with the dresses and the skirts had 9, 10 kids or whatever, all by the same man.
Right.
And they own their house and passed it down to their kid. God said, that's the good way. That's the good way. Yeah, that way. He said, walk in that way and you shall find what?
And ye shall find rest for your soul.
You ain't gonna have to worry about my baby daddy. I can't stand my baby daddy. Niggas, I ain't all this and this and that. You gonna find rest. You gonna be happy. You gonna get a husband. Somebody that's gonna love, nourish, and cherish you. But, read on.
But they said, we will not walk therein.
Nah, we in too deep. I want to be like the white woman. No, liberty, freedom.
Come
you know
on
what
now,
I'm saying?
dog.
Independent, no. Boosie and Webby, no. They told me what I need to do. To hell with you Israelite brothers with Bibles. No. Their religion is based off of Boosie and Webby song. Wow.
Stupid.
Boosie and Webby.
Beyonce.
Is this your king?
Boosie and Webby, bro. Just
Facts.
think if we said, you know what, brothers, we just gonna live our life based on Boosie and Webby lyrics.
Oh.
We would go out here, start killing niggas, selling dope, getting high, getting drunk,
a maniac.
slaying all type of women, having all type of babies and baby mamas everywhere.
How is that helpful?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Y'all do not want us to live by their lyrics, but guess what? That's exactly what you're doing. That's what you've been doing all along. INDEP.
Right.
You
Hey.
see what I'm saying? You even smell like onion rings all the time. All the time.
Hey, you said, because when you finish it says we will not walk therein. The crazy thing is they don't want to listen to a man, but even when a revolutionary sister, a minded sister like the sister we just showed, and the last sister, they still don't want to listen.
Crucify
What's
her.
wrong?
Crucify her.
Right.
Hey, yo, no.
What do she know?
But
What her man
honestly, they had a hit out for that sister, like for real. They had a hit out for Shahrazad. They wanted her dead for real during the early '90s.
Yeah, we
they put a hit out.
got the clip, but we ain't really got time to show it now. But the same woman that's looked at, that got a little wisdom. What's her name? Iyanla Vanzant. Fix My Life, a life fixer.
Oh yeah.
30 years ago, she was exactly what you're talking about, standing up on national television. That she is anti-African, talking about with that book, trying to teach women to submit. That's not love.
Come on, man.
Like,
That don't fly yourself.
now she's saying black women out of order. Now you wanna speak like the woman that you condemned 30
Come
years
on now,
ago.
dog.
Wow.
She didn't have no damn husband. She didn't have no man with no lifelong covenant to her. But want to give advice to women and cast down good advice. You lose. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, the worst thing that could have happened to the black woman was giving her entitlement to her opinion, voice it on a national platform. That was the worst thing that could have ever been done. And that's what the white man did. And
That's
why
right.
we have a struggle. We have a fight to this day. Trying to get our sister's mind right, bro.
That is against the nature of human beings.
Play that. Now look. Now watch this. This is the devil herself. Watch what she say though.
You know, I'm always amazed when I hear women say things like, he's a grown man. He can make his own food. Are children the only people who don't make their own food? You know who else doesn't tend to make their own food? Generals of militaries, presidents of nations, CEOs, heads of corporations. Men out there getting stuff done and leading others to do it too. I'm always hearing women complain about how their man won't step up and lead. If you want him to act like a king, maybe try treating him like one.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! All the precepts that I know.
Right. You know what's crazy?
Yes, sir.
She might be ugly as hell, but she sure saying the right thing. You know, good job. Good
That's
job.
why you be seeing, some of our brothers with some. She ain't that cute.
Right.
The other nations, but I bet you, they
treating him like
they
a king.
getting they plate on time. You hear me?
Right.
Hey, get Luke 16 real quick.
You know the first
16
thing,
and 8.
sisters think, well, you ain't no general. Well, you ain't
Exactly.
no CEO.
But
She just
but
covered
she
that.
debunked that after she said it because that's the rebuttal. Like, well, the niggas ain't no heads of corporations and all that. She said, if you want him to be that, treat him like that. Then he's going to have the confidence to go out there and achieve that. But guess what? It's a lot of black men that are actually achieving milestones like that. But guess what? They don't want nothing to do with you ratchet ass black women. You never see them. You think they don't exist. Because when they get on, they get the hell away from you.
Damn.
Luke 16 and 8.
The book of Luke, chapter 16 and verse 8. And the Lord commended the unjust steward.
Right, we commend this damn heathen woman. Why, read?
because he had done wisely.
Right, because she right in what she's saying. Go ahead.
For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light.
Right, you got the unrighteous of our people, like Shahrazad Ali. She's not a repenting Israelite woman. Right. But she got more wisdom than a lot of our sisters.
That's
this
right.
is a damn heathen. You know what I'm saying?
Come on
She's
now,
gonna
dog.
be a slave in the kingdom.
Right.
But guess what? She has more wisdom than a lot of our sisters.
Come on now, dog.
That's why you gotta think, if we not wiser than the basest, most disgusting, what the Hebrews 12 say, profane nation,
Right.
that's why 2/3 gotta die. I can't do nothing with y'all. Y'all just gotta burn forever. You know what I'm saying? You can't be better than that. You can't apply the wisdom that she got.
Come
Oh,
on,
hell
man.
no. You gotta burn. You gotta burn her. For
Get
real.
out of her.
Hey, all right. What else? I think that's it, y'all. We gonna wrap it up. Nah, I want them other posts. Let's read through them other posts, then we gonna wrap it up. All right.
Right, like
Them others. Yeah. All right. What you finna say?
Yeah, I said basically, why you think the white man is so gun ho to go to work and I'm gonna get married and have my kids? Because he knows the white woman is raised to obey him. He's been taught that the white woman gonna do right by him. You just do your job and you gonna get a good one.
And guess what? The unlaw keeping ass white man, whenever the white woman do step out of her lane, guess what? He gonna divorce. You know, these rich white men, they 5 times divorced and all that. That's normal. Once you show any ounce of independent and all that in a white man household, he getting rid of your ragged ass. You wanna talk to me like a nigger, huh? Hey.
We had a heathen in the Bible that did that as well. The sister, or the woman wouldn't submit to him, and he said, "Put her away."
Exactly. That's facts. That's big facts. Cause she thought she was gonna be the first feminist.
Get out of here.
No, hell no. Let's make sure that we gotta reestablish. We gotta make sure every nation know it's a law that the man bear rule in his own house. We can't have this. Nah, they gonna
Give her the
it's
boot.
gonna ruin everything.
We got a
For
world
real.
full of Vashtis.
All right, now look. This is another child of the world.
Mm-hmm.
She's destroyed in her own little way. But guess what?
Different
She
story.
got some wisdom.
Little
Same
bit.
damn time.
Yeah,
But she married
wasted
to
on
the
you.
damn white man. Damn, she is for real.
Right. That's Candace Owens.
She married to Esau.
She failed us.
All right, read that. Watch this.
This is from Candace Owens. Women, find a good man, get married. If you are able and willing to, have children and plenty of them. Learn to cook. Be domestic. It is a generational lie that these things enslave you. Far from it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
She said, learn to cook.
Oh, man.
What's one of the things that one of the most hated men out right now be saying all the time?
Can you cook?
No, he say, do you have your own cookbook?
Oh, man.
Do you got your own recipes?
Damn.
For real, because once upon a time that was normal amongst our women.
It
I
really
remember
was.
in my grandma's house, it was cookbooks.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? Where are they? Where did they go?
Right?
Gone.
Where did they go? You got their leader, their president, Cardi B. I don't cook. I don't clean. But the whole time she capped. You know what I'm saying?
Right. She sweet flows and all.
For real. But she said, learn to cook. Sisters, what the hell is you doing when you be going over people's houses? What are y'all doing?
Watching.
For real.
Hey, can I get a precept for this?
Go ahead.
Hey, pull up the definition for domestic, first of all. But when you read this, it says, learn to cook and be domestic.
Only thing that come to mind with domestic is domestic violence.
Right, that's what they think. That's why I got to pull the definition, because it don't mean that.
They probably don't even know what that means.
So let's pull it. Let's read that. The top one. We just need the top one.
Domestic. Relating to the running of a home or to family relations.
You know what that means? Be in the house and guard the house.
Keepers
Right?
at home.
So let's read the scriptures. Let's go to Oh, yeah. Yeah, go back to the post.
Learn to cook. Be domestic. It is a generational lie that these things enslave you. Far from it. They enrich your existence. Life is about family, not work.
Life is a so the precept the officer finna pull engulfs that is for the thought behind sisters developing that mentality. Life is about family. You've been taught that it's all about you.
Facts.
It's all about you. What you gonna get for me? What have you done for me lately? Where my $100,000 purse? What Saweetie say if you can't buy her a $100,000 Birkin, you can't get no play.
Come on now, dog.
Wow. Right. Exactly. Big Birkin bag, haul 5-6 figures. That's what they think life is about.
Yeah.
No, life is about family. If life is about family and you hold the power to create that, you missing, something ain't clicking, you been bamboozled and you been robbed of your power.
Wow. So the black woman's power is not in her college degree.
No.
Not at all.
Nope.
It's her power to create a family. You're going to give birth to the next leaders of the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real, you give birth to the revolution. But they don't think like that.
Hey, go to Timothy 5:14. 1 Timothy 5:14.
Yes, sir. The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5 and verse 14.
Come on.
I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children.
So the revolutionary woman is gonna follow these steps. They're gonna bear children. That's the order. Come on.
Guide the house.
They're gonna what?
Guide the house.
They're gonna be domestic. That's what you gonna be. Come on.
Give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproach for them.
And when you following the proper steps, when you're a revolutionary woman, they can't say nothing against you or your husband.
You shouldn't have to have
It
a
ain't
white
happen.
woman make a video. I can't believe that women say that a grown man could cook for himself.
Right.
You shouldn't have room to make that video unless it was about white women, and we all know it wasn't. Let's read verse 6. Because she said it's a generational lie that these things enslave you. Watch this. Read verse 6.
Verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
So you sisters, you know what I'm saying, that think it's all about, you know what I'm saying, you and living it up. Because you know that's why they don't come out of college married or engaged like the white women. They freshman and sophomore year, they be hoes. I'm talking about begging, blown out, Becky. They got the name Becky for a reason. It's for them first 2 years. In their junior, senior year, guess what? They start working on that husband. They start working on that white man that's, you know what I'm saying, finna get his master's and, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the black woman, I ain't finna be tied down. I'm finna get this degree. I'm finna get this job. I'm finna run it up. I'm finna have
Be a
fun in
hoe
my
till
20s.
I go.
For real, I gotta experience things. I gotta live life.
Right.
God said, you doing that, you are dead. You a damn dead, dumb hoe out here. For real.
stupid.
You a dead, dumb hoe.
Stupid.
So wake the hell up. For real. Get living. You don't marrying a man and bearing children for him and God in the house is the beginning of your life.
Right.
That's the beginning of your life. For real. Until you doing that, you just read about yourself, you are dead. You are worthless.
Message.
Period.
Yep, that's why the scripture in Proverbs 14 say every wise woman buildeth her
That's
house.
the Proverbs of the week. All right.
Let's go on it. Yeah, let's
Go ahead and get it. Proverbs 14:1.
I want to read them other quotes.
Oh,
too.
yeah, yes, sir.
Read them other. They're going to go right along with it.
This is from The Transformed Wife. How women have been misled to value careers, paychecks, and stuff over having and raising their own babies is beyond comprehension to me.
Damn. Because one thing about it, when you in this with Kevin Samuels, that's why I can't knock the brother. Even he in the world, he off with certain stuff. But this is his main thing that he push. Once you 40, you PhDs and all of that value careers and paychecks. When you 50, 60 years old, you done caught all type of bodies. You know what I'm saying? You didn't had a child or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You done all this and this and that, and you have no man nowhere in sight. Who pursues a 50 or 60-year-old woman?
Not a man,
Regardless of what she look like or what she got, who pursues them? You see what I'm saying? Now, a 50, 60-year-old man, they get pursued if they rich, if they successful. You know what I'm saying? If they got a lump sum in that 401k, you hear me? They getting pursued all day. But the 50, 60-year-old woman, guess what? She gonna have to buy a dog and die alone. I got so twisted. She gonna have to buy a dog and die alone.
You lose.
That's why they say it's beyond comprehension. Like, why are you valuing that? They can't give you true happiness. A paycheck, stuff, a career.
Come on now,
They can't
dog.
love you and nourish you and cherish you and bring you joy.
You see,
They can't do it.
Oprah Winfrey.
All it can do is get you some likes. You post a nice car, you post it. That's all it can do.
That's all it can do.
And that's why social media the number one thing that leads to depression. Because once that app go off or whatever and all that, and the notification, you can't see notifications in your sleep. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Once all that stuff is not present, you don't have a life. That's why you dead while you living. You know what I'm saying? For real. Go ahead, Officer Zach.
Basically, I was thinking, like, when it said raising their own babies, like not having them not having babies is equivalent to aborting their children because they're not having them. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly what they doing. If you're not having children, you might as well be aborting them.
Right.
Because no procreation because you want to live your own damn life.
Right. Nah, they definitely aborting them, Plan B in them. You know what I'm saying? Because they having sex. The black woman ain't going to stop having sex.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Ever.
She just don't want to submit to a man. She don't want a man to rule over her. And men control access to relationships. So, yeah, I smash you all day. You will let me smash, but I don't want to marry you. You know what I'm saying? And her dumb self, I don't want to be married anyway. For real.
Cap. We ain't having this baby.
So, yeah, hell yeah, they Plan Bing it up, man, every other day.
Sad.
Go ahead.
Even Christian women have fallen for this feminist nonsense.
Even Christian women. Hey, Kevin Samuel, he just did a damn broadcast about it. He was getting on the church. I posted a clip in the Telegram. The whole broadcast was based on that. These Negro, when you go to the black man, been and left the church. You go to a church, you see nothing but women. And the black man in here milking their damn pockets. He got on their head. Y'all, for real. And that's why they in this feminist nonsense, because it ain't Christian. It's not nothing that got to do with Christ.
Right.
These sisters don't believe in the Bible. They don't believe in the Bible. For real. Sisters be having Philippians 4:13 in their bio. Try to read them a scripture to correct them. White man wrote the Bible.
Cap.
That Bible been tampered with. Ain't nobody believe in that no more.
I get tired of you broads.
Psalms 46 and 5. Is it 68 and? It's, the one they be putting in their bio. It be like God is within her. Talking about Jerusalem.
Cap.
But anyway, keep reading.
Wake up, women. No longer be blinded by the lies of culture.
No longer be blinded by the secret plots and popular persuasions of the enemy. Alright?
Jeez Louise.
Right. That's what Eve was blinded by the lies of culture.
She was.
Was that it? That was the last post? Oh, there you go. All right, we finna wrap it up.
There's nothing more important in life, women, than making a warm, peaceful, and joyful home where your family will be well-fed, well-loved, and well-cared for. Culture has always been turbulent. Your family needs a place where they will find peacefulness, comfort, and rest.
Revolution.
Right, exactly. Now get that Proverbs 14:1 because it goes right with it.
Get that.
It goes right with the topic, the revolutionary woman.
Right.
These are revolutionary characteristics for the woman. Ray.
Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 1. Every wise woman.
Every revolutionary woman. Come on.
buildeth her house.
A revolutionary woman is going to take pride in building her house, doing the things that she's responsible for according to the Bible, raising her children, keeping the house clean, keeping food on the table. These are the things that a woman is going to do to build her house. But since our sisters clamorous, haughty, what do? Read.
But the foolish plucketh it down with her hand.
And this is what tends to happen. Our sisters rather focus on their career, focus on their accomplishments. Meanwhile, their house is falling through the cracks. It's dirty. Their kids always at daycare learning wickedness because you're never watching your kids. Like the last post said, you're not raising your kids. Even our sisters that are having kids, they never with you. They always at their grandma's house. They always here, they always there because your feet don't even abide in your house. These are the things that our women are doing, and that's not wise. If you want to be revolutionary, you're going to apply this scripture right here.
Right, the foolish woman will unknowingly, by her just plucking down her house, she plucking down her race. For real, that's what the scripture is letting you know. A foolish woman gonna pluck down her race. That goes into the not having kids, not giving a damn about having kids, not giving a damn about being. That means she doesn't give a damn about reproducing the race. She no longer gives a damn about the nation at all. So she will pluck it down. She will talk down about the black man. What was that? Who know? I think Captain Get Alive brought it out the other day. It was basically some sisters started a clubhouse talking bad about black men. And they brought up the Israelites too. And they was like, damn, she said they all just need to just go in coffins and die. I said, well, damn. And you know, yeah. Like she
go in the
wished
coffin
the
first
black
and then die?
man, like her father, you know what I'm saying? Her father, the uncles, grandpa, all that, whatever, they die.
Come on, man.
Really blaming all black men for that one bad relationship.
But a wise woman, like you said, a revolutionary woman, she will build her house.
That's
so
right.
She will do what? Make a warm, peaceful, joyful home where the family will be well-fed, well-loved, and well-cared. What does that mean for you sisters? Sisters, that means that you will have, just like a man, right? When a man gets to a point in life where he has ownership, where he has basically a legacy, but again, he has something to leave to his children, he has a good name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he has a memorial in the earth. Once he's gone, he has something established that will carry him on for generations. Once a man reaches that level in his life, he's successful. He knows he truly had and has a purpose, right? Likewise, when you sisters get to that point in y'all life, when you got kids and you raising them up to be smart, respectful, you know what I'm saying? You know that they're going to be different than the rest of these kids out here, right?
Right.
And you got a man that you faithful to, that you please, that loves you and embraces you. That's when you get to that point in life when you realize I had and have a purpose. You're not going to trying to seek what we get in order to find that space in our life. You're never going to achieve it. You're going to turn 50 or 60 and realize, like, I did all that for no reason. I thought I was going to be like him and feel accomplished, but I don't. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to attain what makes us feel like we've accomplished in life, you're not going to get that same feeling because that's not your purpose.
Right. That wasn't
It's
your
not
role.
your role.
It wasn't.
For real. A
wasn't meant
woman
for
will
you.
know when her purpose is fulfilled, and that's when she makes a peaceful, joyful home where her family is well-fed, well-loved, and well-cared for. Until we see that in the black community, there will be no revolution. Understand that. For real. So, sisters, it will behoove you to take heed to these things. Meditate upon these things. Give yourself wholly unto them. For real. And you will not only save yourself, but take part in saving your entire race.
That's right.
You sisters, man, I'm telling y'all can put in the biggest bricks, and it start at the house. That's right. It start by rubbing your husband's feet. Believe it or not. We literally read scriptures about the essence of that. You know what I'm saying? Like in 1 Timothy, it said they wash the saints' feet. when they did highlight women in the scriptures pertaining to Christ, it was sisters washing his feet with their damn hair.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? For real. You know your hair like a damn sponge when you wear it naturally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can clean the hell out some feet with y'all hair. For real. Sisters was honored in the scriptures for that.
So this how sisters got glory, because you know that's what our sisters want, glory.
From the Lord,
exactly.
though.
Glory from the Lord. You want to be written in the book of life? You want to be written in the books to come? It's going to be from the works that you do for the ministry. Christ, when the Gospels read about sisters that did work for the ministry, that's what you're going to be known with. Matthew 26, we read it every week. A revolutionary woman.
Exactly. Wanting to serve the black Messiah, a black God on
That's
earth.
right.
For real.
all
But hey, I'm telling you, bro, they like the glory of the Grecians best of all.
Yes, I do.
For real. The image, the likes, the keeping up with the Joneses and all of that. Until they get old enough to realize, like, I was tricked. This ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. A revolutionary woman, you're going to tap in with your Lord. And he going to be tapped in with his Lord, which is the Lord. And guess what? The Lord going to come back. And make us the lords of this land.
That's right.
Wow.
For
Oh,
real.
Lordy Lord.
Officer Zechariah, you had something?
We're not even here right now.
I knew it was gonna come out. I knew it was gonna come out.
Y'all thought that we was like really at right now, like speaking. Y'all thought
Right.
I love it. But all praise to the Most High God.
I knew it was gonna
Believe
come
it or
out.
not, we riding rides right now.
Facts.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
For real. Believe it or not, we having lots of fun.
We having a blast.
But all praise to the Most High God. Hey, tune in next week. Drop suggestions for new topics.
All that.
So on and so forth. In the meantime, like, share, subscribe.
Do that.
Send this to your mama.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? For real, with 3 baby daddies and no husbands. You better send it to her. Send it to her.
Please.
Hey, damn. Hey, Most High in Christ bless. Shalom.
This is my house.
Sure paid enough for it.
That's right. I paid for this. All of it.
And now that old Faye taking the food out your children's mouths. That old rascal?
Yo, my mama told me never look the master in his eye, cause he had the power to make my whole family cry. So I swallowed my pride and never asked her why. I looked down at the ground, scared to reply. Like, why this man got the power over us? Why my father got shot just for standing up? Why my mama leave the sack every night? And when she return, all she do is cry. And Master sold Big John for trying to run away. Why my sister got that R branded on the cheek? Why the back of my grandfather is always bleeding? Why they hanging us? It's like God ashamed of us. Why every day so dangerous? Why so much of pain in us? Strange fruit, black body swinging in the wind. I think I had enough. This cotton picking is bad enough. I need a plan, cause this ain't adding up. This stench of death got me throwing up, trying to blow it up like.
My house.
Wake up every morning at the crack of dawn. No time to eat these cracker crumbs before that cracker come. Gotta get to it. I seen my uncle die. I seen my daddy cry. I seen my mama lie to keep me and my siblings alive. I picked a bag of cotton once that didn't weigh enough. Master came and all I remember is waking up, shaking up, convinced that this Jesus they preach ain't saving us. I couldn't even be sold cause I ain't weigh enough.
what am I worth? Remember being 16, but it was never sweet. My best friend got his right hand cut off for picking Master's peach. Big house dreams. I used to want to sit in Master's seat, eat the things he eat, see the things he sees. Stop being me till 23. That's when I learned just who the devil was. He came at night just to take my wife and get in bed with her. Protecting us, didn't have an answer to that question. Now Master dead and I'm the suspect that's in question.
I would die for thirsty